Yo, what's going down? What's happening, everybody, man? Welcome into the show. I got my man Godfather, man. And what's up, Godfather? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm taking it easy. And as I always do, man, I am fantastic. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm living the life, and the best thing to do is always take it one day at a time, man. One day at a time.
Okay. So, Godfather, man, I got to be honest with you, bro, man. I came here today, man, because I know I got a nemesis out there. You feel what I'm saying? I had somebody that's coming for me, man. So I was ready for the boy today, man.
I see.
Bro. I got, I got my Freddy Krueger arm ready for you, boy. So don't even try, boy. Huh? Hey, but check this out, though. Check this out, man. We got something special tonight, Godfather. We're going to hit a couple of points. I know we talked last night about some stuff, man, but I want to announce something. We got a battle coming up, right?
Right.
This is going to be a phenomenal battle because we're going to get into what this represents, man. And tonight we're going to be talking about Invicta. We're going to be talking about, we're taking over your thoughts of Watch Collective, man. Whatever you had in mind as far as in Watch Enthusiast or Watch Collective, we taking those thoughts from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we playing today, man. We jacking out here.
There you go.
With that being said, I got two people that's about to come to the stage. One of which, you know what? I'm going to save the best for last because it's his day and I have to announce him properly.
Yes.
Before I get this man up here, man, we got one of our battle contestants. This dude has been one of the newest in the one, like, I'm going to say he's been kind of forceful with his collection because he came in, it's like, I'm big dog. I'm big stomping. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, listen, the man with the raspiest voice I've ever heard. Welcome to the stage, Felix. What's happening?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Glad to be here. Right. Boom. There we go. Right there.
How'd you do that with your man? That was magic trick.
Hey, yeah, you know. Hey, look, it's what he do.
That's right.
Listen, and y'all, I got two major collectors. I got the old school Godfather. I got the new school Felix, man. And we got another new school. He's in the same class as Felix, but that will put Felix as the valedictorian. But you got to take a back seat today because we have to welcome in my man Jay Jones. Today is his birthday, y'all. So everybody step. Man, give a big ups to my man Jay Jones in the building. You feel me?
What's up, Jerry?
Yo. What's up, everybody?
Happy birthday, old man.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me, Godfather.
I said, happy birthday, old man. You older than me. you 73 today?
How old?
You 73 today, right?
70.
You 70.
He's 73.
You 37. Yeah, 73. Let me wake you up from that dream where you think you're 37.
Oh, I'm sorry. 37 is how many watches I have.
Damn.
That's how many 50 slot cases you have.
Right.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4
briefcases.
5, 6. I got like 12. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
You got like 12, 13 briefcases.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got like 11 briefcases.
Briefcases,
full.
Okay.
I got 3.
Full.
I got one briefcase and it's empty.
Yeah, okay.
No, it is. Because my watches don't sit. I bought the briefcase because it was on sale for $39.
Right.
So I was like, hey, I can't pass that up, just in case I want to put watches in there when I'm traveling or something like that. That's the reason why I bought that. But Trump, I tell you, all my watches and my watch winders in this drawer that I got set up to hold all my watches. No, I got watches in that briefcase.
Reason I put them in the briefcase, Godfather, I want to get rid of some of those little small, one piece.
Yeah.
I store them in there. But if I have to make the move for the briefcase, I got one briefcase just for traveling that's empty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for traveling that's empty.
Okay. I hear you.
Hey, we got some heavy hitters in here tonight, man. We got Vinny is in here, Thelonious Monk. Of course, we got Felix. He's in the chat speaking to everybody. Luciano, Oscar's in the building. We got a jabroni in here too, man. Come in, little man. He said, "Know your role, little man." Wow. dog. Man, hey man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm big dog today. I'm big dog.
Hey, Trap,
Play with me today, bro.
Trap, I say something to you before, so I can't stay long, because everybody got stuff for me to do.
Right.
I got the people out there protecting your back.
Okay, right on, bro.
I made a phone call, and you tell that guy who's been chasing you that he better watch out.
Hey man, because bro, I got some heavy hitters. Listen, I got my whole gang up here. And wait a minute, we got the original Kevin Nash in the building, man. Now what's happening?
There you go.
We ain't worried about you.
Yeah, we're better than the CIA.
Bro, you hear me?
The Secret Service, brother, man. We better than them.
Who can teach you FBI?
That's right.
Yeah, all of them.
Godfather, who can teach you better than the FBI?
Hey.
What's up, Joe, man? Welcome in, bro.
Hello, Joe. Listen.
How's it going, guys?
Guys, you know what, Trap, you know what day it is. I got a couple things I got to do. Just came in from dinner. So it's birthday cake time,
Okay.
There you go. And, Jerry, I'm glad that you're actually dressed up on your birthday. You're looking, pretty sharp there with that, nice shirt on with the collar and stuff like that. I'm glad to see that you came out of the hood, okay, and decided to be respectable. You know what I'm saying?
How about this? Wait a minute. How about
Can't
that?
see it.
All right, let me take it off so you can see it properly. What I wore. Trap saw it. Trap saw it earlier.
Yup.
Come on.
You got move it
over right there. Over a little bit, bro. Right there. Back it up.
And you know what you should do? Put it on your nose, bro. Just put it on your nose.
Oh, Trap.
No, what we're saying is if you go from your nose straight forward,
see right there is perfect.
There you go.
Right there, looking good.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's nice, man.
Little aviator automatic. Because Trap saying it's automatic month, so I got to keep up with him.
Hey, we got to represent, bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Jerry, today's your birthday?
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, Joe.
You can remember me. You can remember me next Friday. That's my birthday.
Next Friday? Oh, yeah.
Man, bunch of Virgos up in here.
Hey, my birthday is a week after the cookout. Cookout
parents
on the 1st.
busy,
My birthday's
boy.
on the 8th.
Yep,
Parents was
mine's
busy.
on the 13th.
Bro, that's crazy.
The
Virgos
Virgos taking over Trap Vision 3D.
Hey, I'm outnumbered, bro.
You better. Guys looking for you.
What's up, DK, man? Welcome in, bro. Hey, man, I think we're going to have y'all, I want to jump into the conversation because I got heated last night. We were talking. We had some great conversations.
I got my birthday presents in today, too.
Oh, what you get? Well, hold on. What you get? Was it the
Seiko
Seiko?
5s.
Seiko's in. Yeah, I got the Seiko.
You got two of them, didn't you?
3 heroes. 3 of the Hero Loom, 3D looms.
Right.
And I got 2 of the, what the heck are they? 2 of the,
Luciano said, uh-oh.
It done popped open his briefcase and stuff.
yes.
I heard it click.
Yep.
2 of the Caprices with the,
Oh.
Nice.
here's one of them.
Put it on your nose. There you go.
There you go.
Had the strap on there. Here's one.
Okay.
So it's one's beige and
Get me a Seiko.
one's green.
Okay. Well, Trap, before we get into everything, man, let's just go ahead, go around the block and do, what's on the wrist today, what everybody's wearing.
Yes, sir. So, Felix, go ahead and show us what you got, brother.
All right.
Before I go,
the character watch today is the Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Number limited edition. I forget what number it's at, but y'all know what it is.
That's nice.
So
that's that color. I like that green color.
That's a collector's item. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Chuck. Those are the Aragon Caprices. Here's the Seikos. I'll show you. I don't know if I can get them out of the case, but I got that new casing today with the Seikos.
That boy got Seikos, Aragons, and
Casio.
That dude had 15 watches came in one day.
Right?
Yeah, that's one of the Seikos.
You sure it ain't Psycho?
Yeah, he is. Like,
The Psycho? Yeah, that's Psycho. Yeah.
That's a psycho.
Yeah.
Psycho watch.
Psycho.
man,
Psycho.
that's
Yeah.
hey. So now Jerry has a new love. So he still got his Invictus, but now he didn't add Seiko to the mix, bro. You in trouble, bro. If this the path you going down right now, you are in trouble.
Mhm.
Psycho and Aragon.
So you got Seiko, Aragon, Invicta. What's next? Spinnaker,
Spinnaker.
maybe. Sterling Original, maybe.
Maybe.
Islander.
Islander. Hey, there you go, Islander. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
You never know.
All right, who's next on the watch check?
Never.
Okay, Godfather, you go ahead and go.
All right.
Guys, be good. Be safe.
All right,
All right,
Jerry.
bro.
Oh wow, I like that one.
Ooh.
That's a boat. A
Nice.
triple
This
boat.
is the Boat Zeus Empire
Okay.
with the dual dragons, open heart, tri-cable. Okay.
Wow.
Mm,
That's a beauty.
that's
I
a
love it.
monster. Ooh.
Oh,
wait.
yeah, look at that.
Look at that artwork.
Wow.
Turn that
That's an
around.
old school one for sure.
Yep, it's on the strap too, ain't it?
Oh yeah, it's on the strap. And if you look at the strap carefully,
Hey.
Crap.
got the dragon on that side. Okay, and this side has the samurai.
How long ago that came out, Godfather?
Oh shoot, man, I've had this now for maybe about 7-8 years.
Okay. That's
Man.
neat. I like that. I'd have picked that up, yeah.
Man, that's some heat right there. So what you got, Joe?
I got, in keeping with the automatic theme, my 7750 Gumbo one.
Nice.
Ripsaw's wearing Ripsaw.
Ripsaw on the Ripsaw. Yes, sir. I remember when he got that, bro. He sent me the picture. I was like, oh, that's nasty.
Well, I got the
Mhm.
gold one, too.
Yeah, I got the gold one too.
So, okay, so I am wearing that right there.
There you go. Yeah, you go. Your panda.
That's my panda. You feel me?
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
sir, man. That Speedway, I love that, man.
Yep.
This is when I got this watch, bro, and I got it home. I looked at it, I said, dude, it's thick too. I really like this. This is one of the best Invicta pieces they did. Was it 2 years ago?
Right,
One of
right.
the best, one of the best launches they did, and they did it just right too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hold on, let me show y'all. So they got the case back
Yep.
like a little porthole, which
Wow.
is crazy. That's crazy. Like it don't show, and this thing is mad accurate though. This thing is mad accurate. So press like when coming in. Thanks, Leo. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Space G is everybody. Yeah, everybody speaking. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So tonight, man, we're gonna have some, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If y'all seen the title, you did, or if you just jumped in here, oh yeah. After last night's conversation, I went and did some other research and was looking at some stuff, and it was a channel that Space G literally told me to watch, and I watched it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the young man talking, and I give people credit where credit is due, you know, and there is a place for every watch brand out here. But as I looked at this young man, he got to a part where he got on the ladies, right? He was talking about the size of watches. He said, ladies, if you wear a watch that's 40 millimeters, the guys aren't complimenting they're complimenting your watch. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude has no idea that there's an Invicta ladies group out here, bro. 40 millimeters? Oh, please. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't agree with what he was saying because it's something to say about a person in their watch. If you grab the 55 millimeter timepiece and you strap that sucker on your wrist, right? I know there's certain circles that are called that garish, or there's like, hey, that's not the proper way to wear your watch. Says you because you won't find yourself wearing that. That's fine. There is a place for it. The watch wouldn't exist if it wasn't a place for it, man. So I'm like, hey, you guys are tripping. So yes, this episode was inspired by that video, last night's conversation. I'm stealing all the stuff that y'all say on YouTube, man. I'm jacking it right now. I'm jacking it. And I'm throwing it in the trash. Get up out of here. Hey, man, I'm controversial today. And I don't even apologize, man. I don't care. Let's see what space is. What you rocking, bro?
He's rocking a fossil.
Fossil, you got the Fossil loan. Okay. There you go, bro. What model is that one?
I was asking you about your Panda.
Now, Panda. Yeah, so this was hold on, let me see if I can find the model number on this.
That's an Invicta?
Yeah, that's Invicta.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, it came out almost 3 years ago.
Okay. I must have just missed it.
Yeah, it's a Speedway, but it's called the Panda because of the white and black.
Right. And it
the white face with the black eyes.
Right.
So when you look it up, it is model number 39074. 39074.
39074. Is it available anywhere? I doubt it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, you know what's crazy? When that watch came out, it sold out so fast. It sold out so fast because Invicta did this one back in the day. They had a 4-digit model number, and it was like a ETA 2893 in that or something like that.
Yep.
And they came in a two-tone, and I believe that thing had 3 different dial sets on it. Mm-hmm. And that was an original like Swiss-made piece. So that watch went away, and the only way you can get that watch right now is if a collector is willing to part with it. And the last time I think it's sold. Matt's Watches had one for a reasonable price, though. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you another question. What size is it?
This is a 40.
Well, I think it was a 42.
40. I think it's like a 44.
Is that as big as they came? Is that as big as they came?
Yes. But yeah, so like when you look at it, the way it plays, that sucker, man,
that
so
is cool.
nice.
That is real cool.
Mm-hmm. It is so nice, man. This watch is really, really nice. This came out, like I said, 2.5 years ago. That was one of the best launches Invicta did.
Did they have it on the shop? Because I must have just missed it.
They did. 46. You said 47 millimeter? Okay, yeah, 47. Yeah, it did, bro. So what happened was this actually came out in a couple colors. They had a two-tone version, and when they launched it, when I tell you it was, I want to say it was like $179 or $189, and then they did that Sunday. They dropped the price. They gave you like another 20-30% off. They had a 20% off coupon, so I ended up getting this watch for $137.
Oh wow! Yeah,
it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Well worth it, bro. And speaking like and tonight, man, we're gonna have an Invicta night, y'all. Let's have an Invicta night. You know what I mean? Because we haven't done it in a long time. I know we talk about other brands and stuff like that, man, but I want to go where it all started from. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, I actually we're gonna talk some history, Godfather, because I got you up here. You're well versed in a lot of stuff that I don't know about, right? But I've experienced some stuff too. And I do want to give sort of let's say a nod or a tribute to the host from Shop HQ, a few of the hosts. We're gonna talk about that. So y'all want to do that? We can go around the room and talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you like about certain hosts. But I actually put like a little, it's probably like what 48 seconds of a video together. And I'll like to share with the class. So everybody that's in the chat right now, man, this is just a little nod to what made up is actually a minute. What made up our love for Shop HQ, what they've done in the host. Just a few, not a whole bunch, but just a few. So here you go.
You see how this is done? Yes, I did it myself.
I'm good, honey. How are you?
Here, still pregame. Now, here's what happened.
Much appeal to that. And then Invicta it teams up with Disney and Star Wars. Well, that's the same, but also Marvel.
Are you kidding me? All right. Jamie, right now we're live around the world. Around the world. Is my microphone on?
Some call him a man, some call him a god. The Romans claim him, the Greeks claim him.
I'm gonna go.
zoom
Here,
away.
I'll push you back. Here we go. Ready? You ready for this? Oh, I could go take this so many different directions, but I'm going to be nice.
That just went viral.
I remember a couple of those episodes.
Yes, man. I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the hosts, and that was just a few, right? Man, shout out to my man Todd Newton, bro. Like, I got a chance to cruise with this dude. Godfather, you remember, like, we had me and Todd, because you was up taking pictures.
Yep.
Todd was having some coffee, man, and we had a conversation about his amazement for all of the people that made up the Invicta family, right?
Yep.
He was just blown away. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I want to open it up at, because some of you guys, especially in the chat, I know some of you guys, or that if you're watching at home, some of you guys go back to Shop NBC. That's way before my time, and that's the beginning video of that tribute was Shop NBC setting up, because you seen Ryan was like super young.
Yeah.
Not that he aged that. I mean, he aged well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he made what they say, he's a 1%. He's 1% black, so he don't crack. You know what I'm
I don't know if I heard that one.
saying? Well, if you did, we just making it. We going with it tonight.
Hey, sounds good to me. I got it in my virtual now.
Hold on, let me see who's that. Somebody sporting the Speedway two-tone. Okay, Oscar got his. Okay, cool. I wore my Magnum yesterday. You make me want to put on my Joker. Oh, I know you got that Joker. So yeah, man. And it's one of those bittersweets seeing that as far as Shop HQ is concerned, Yvonne and things of that nature, man, we had some great times. The cruises, the conversations we had in the chats, and them chats, we've alluded to this. Those chats used to be so crazy.
Yep.
Where I remember a conversation, Godfather, you had came on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you was like, you were like, how you doing? He was like, I'm doing fantastic, right? And we were in there like big up and Godfather, we talking and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So you come back in the chat and you were thanking people as we was going through. One person asked you a question, another person asked you a question, and now I remember them having to ask you 4 times because the chat was going by so fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was, I understand that Home Shopping Network is an entity, it's a business, but dude, that was Disney to me. That was like magical. At that point. You guys made it so comfortable and like you made it real. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no stress. It was just like, hey, I'm in here and I'm talking. Some of us were talking on Instagram with each other, or like we chatting on the phone with each other.
Right.
You know right. So again, every host, Fatima. I didn't have Fatima in there. I don't think I have any videos of Fatima.
I haven't seen Fatima in a while.
Yeah, man. Fatima's an awesome person.
Yeah.
Awesome person. Man. So yeah, bro, Godfather. You were watching Shop NBC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jim Skelton.
Yep.
And I can't think of the other dude that he make knives or something like that.
I got to say one thing.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys see the post from Mina the other day on Instagram?
Yes.
Oh my God. Holy smokes.
I said, what in the world's going on here?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking. I was like,
sounds like I need to look at that one.
I said, is that Minor? I was like, okay, Minor. All right.
She's showing out a little bit.
Right back.
Show.
I'm about to check that out.
Who called you? I think Minor's calling. She was like, Joe, don't be telling people. Man, that's funny. I'm wearing my Boat Zeus Racing Edition red.
Oh, did y'all just see the post Ryan posted on Instagram?
What him?
Candy's pushing him in the chair.
No, I didn't see that.
Other network,
yeah, I didn't see that one, man. And well, that's funny because I had no idea, but
looked like he just posted.
That was one of those in the end of that video. Very memorable moment. I wish I'd have had the video when Jay-Z went to the restroom.
I
know. I was hoping you was gonna show that.
I didn't have it.
I thought of that.
I didn't have it, bro. Like that was hilarious.
I'm pretty sure he probably had that deleted so nobody can get it.
Hey man, that was it's gone. Somebody may have it though. Somebody may have it.
Was y'all watching the show when he did it?
Yes, we was watching. Yeah, we was watching it live, bro. We was rolling, bro.
That's crazy.
Space G said
toilet flush and all that stuff.
So, Godfather, let me ask you this, man. What was the energy like during the Jim Skelton days?
Well, like for me, it really wasn't that high of an energy as it was as it got further along and stuff like that. To me, the energy actually picked up more once they started the cruises, because people started getting online into the chats and everything because they met people on the cruise, or they was talking to people in the chat that they were going to meet on the cruise. So it was to me, it felt a lot more energetic, much more livelier than it was back then and stuff like that. And for me, I didn't do a lot of watching, back then. There's an Invicta show on. All right, let me take a look at that. Okay, let me watch something else. Let me come back. Let me watch something else. Let me come back. So it wasn't like it was, like it is nowadays and stuff. So at least to me, other people might, everybody's expectation of what things are as far as energy wise is different and stuff like that. So for me, the energy wasn't as thriving as it turned out to be later on in years.
Okay. I'm curious to see where we're going now. Felix, when did you come into the game, bro? Like, I'm curious. When did you start watching?
Actually, what's today's date? The 19th would have been 3 years ago. August 19th. August 19th would have been 3 years ago when I made my first purchase with Shop, and I started watch collecting. So 3 years ago to the date, basically.
Okay.
The chat. It took me a while to join the chat. I had people when I would call in the show that you need to join the chat. You need to join the chat. And at the time, I don't do a whole lot of social media, so I kind of, for me, it was like nah. But then once I joined, it took off. It was all like you said. Even for me, it was like Disney World. It was. I started looking forward to it all the time and meeting a bunch of people.
Right.
And then the event, a lot of the chat had a lot to do with me meeting people in person. Like Godfather, like you. So yeah, even for me, I know y'all have been chatting it up for years and y'all were back in the heyday, but for me, that was my heyday and I'm still involved in it, but it is dying down though, mainly because they're not doing a lot more shows like they used to. But
I'm curious to see how far they go, man. But what's crazy is like with the new people, like, what I'm saying? Like you, Joe, and Jay Jones, bro, it's like y'all just came out of nowhere. Like, what I'm saying?
Right.
And I saw, like I was looking at the name because you were Felix from Alabama.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember I was like, because I said, man, that is a funny name, bro. Like Alabama, because I got family from, like, my mother was from Montgomery.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, cool.
When I first saw that name in the chat and everything like that, and then you called in, we got Felix from Alabama. I'm expecting one of them long Southern drawls and stuff like that.
Right.
I said, he don't sound like he's from Alabama.
So don't.
I've been living it since '96, so I'm an Alabamian for sure by now.
Hey, bro. Hey, and look who decides to show up, man. Oh, by the way, what's going on in Invicta Showcase, man? But man, look who decided to show up, bro. I'm ready for you, bro.
Wait a minute. He says I thought you said 7:30. Yeah, it's 8:05 right now,
right,
man.
Bro? Like, what's
you late?
You late, bro? You feel me?
Is he on Central Time or something?
Man, I think he out in Chicago, so they're an hour behind. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, it sucks to be him, then, doesn't it?
Guess what? Maybe you could have caught me slipping, bro. But you not on time, baby. You not on time. He said, "Lee in the bushes." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah. So Joe, let me ask you, bro. it's been 3 years for you too, right?
In the chat, yeah, but I was collecting watches before that.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about like in the chat, man. Like, so
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. I had sent Jay-Z a message earlier, bro. Let me see. I ain't even my bad, bro. He texted me back and I didn't check Instagram. And thank you, sir. Jay-Z, by the time you see this, thank you. But I gotta say, in my opinion, Jay-Z and RJ were a great, like dynamic duo.
1,000%.
But I gotta say, my favorite when Todd and Jay-Z get together, because here's the deal. Jay-Z has this attitude, right? He has this way about him, and it is opposite of Ryan. Ryan is all, he's a Boy Scout. Jay-Z is on the edge.
Yeah.
Like, he's on the edge. But then when you got somebody on the edge, and then you got Todd Newton, a wild card, I'm like, oh man, this is about to be crazy.
Yep.
Yo, and it's funny that every time I'm live, my son walks in.
Does he got any food?
No food again?
He bought me, let me see. Go ahead, let me. He bought me some cereal.
Okay, so you got the Frosted Flakes, man. You need a bowl, some milk, and a spoon.
Nah, you're supposed to say the line. You're supposed to say the line when you catch that. Yeah, great. Yep.
Yep. So there you go. Jay-Z is in the building. What's going on, brother? We was just talking. My bad for
Yeah, Jay-Z, this is live.
Yeah,
join us, Jay-Z. Join in.
I wasn't checking Instagram like that, man. But yes, bro, I think honestly, those two together, man, that was a fiery mix, bro. Like you got Gasoline and Todd Newton is the match, bro. Like in those, bro, because I was watching a video where you remember when they used to go to the hotel and Jay-Z was trying to like sell a rug and hey, bro. Like it was no holds barred at that point, man. This cat would say anything, dude. I couldn't even buy nothing from laughing. I said, man, this dude don't care, and he would name call, like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, hey, I don't care. Like he'll say, because they're not supposed to. I guess they're not supposed to say like an actor's name. He said, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Drop the link trap so he can join us.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
So yeah, bro. That is when I tell you a fiery mix, bro, between those two. Now I do remember, y'all remember when they used to do what was it called when it was like 5 of them all, like they'll have Jay-Z,
Join in, Jay-Z.
the
Join
lady
in.
at the table. Like I think Jen Vick just came on, so it'd be Jen Vick, Fatima. What was the one girl that like we used to call her Queen of Cutoff? She would not let them talk at all. Like gosh, was it Jess? I think it was Jess. Jess Manuel.
Yeah.
Jess Manuel, bro.
Man, you going way back.
Man, bro, like so. And okay, I'm gonna say it because like Shop is over with, right? It's done. There was an episode where Jess was so enamored with Shaq, bro. Like, and Jay-Z was trying to get words in, right? And she would not get her words in. So so Shaq asking Jay-Z some stuff about the watch, and he looking at Jess like, oh, you got it. He didn't say nothing. Man, I was crying. And she looked so awkward, bro. I was like, ooh. Hey, bro, that had to be hands down one of the funniest things I've ever seen on that, man.
I tell you what, I mean, they all, Ryan's great at breaking watches down, but I mean, the way Jason breaks a watch down, man, the way he breaks it down and every aspect of it, that's what really caught my eye, man. That man knows how to break a watch down.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like the word, like anytime Jay-Z is on, bro, the word's synonymous. So like you can't say Invicta without saying the word synonymous, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That dude used to crack me up, man.
We need your back, Jay-Z. We need your back.
Yeah, he ain't coming back, bro. And you know the thing about it, man, he's done this thing, and I want to see where this goes now. Because I don't honestly, I don't think JTV is going to have that online chat.
Yeah, they said they were. I saw a thing the other day.
They're, from my understanding, they're working on it.
Okay.
And they're going to be working on where we can call in the show like we did with Shop. They don't have that there, but according to somebody, they're working on that.
So does JTV, do they have call-ins right now?
No, from my understanding, they don't. No. Unless I'm missing something, because like I said, I was told that they're working on a call-in, because that's one of the first questions I asked when I talked to this person. I got to call in. Can we call in? And they told me that they're working on it. So
they were like, man, God, dog, man, why do we get Invicta? All these people want to call in the show.
Right? We're going to be blown. Shoot, they don't know what they done did.
God, dog, they're like, man, okay, who is this Mr. Fantastic they talking about? Who is this dude with this raspy voice? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Oh, they'll get to know us soon.
Hey, man, I honestly, bro, I was hoping, because I know Jay-Z was working on something at first, like just having a standalone Invicta show on YouTube. I would have loved to see that.
Yep.
Because there's no other entity. There's nobody else on YouTube really covering the watches in that aspect. No,
except for us, except for you.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the deal, bro, because I cover a number of watches. But tonight, like I said, we doing Invicta. So my thing is this. And I go back to my original statement, man. I'm jacking all those thoughts and ideas because I looked at all of the shows that I want to see yesterday. And there's so many people talking, hey, look, Rolex this, Omega that, Vacheron this, Cartier, and there's a place for everything, right? But here's the deal, bro. Like, if you got millions of people buying Invicta, and some of these people that have the luxury watches now, you started out with Invicta. Stop playing. Now you too cool for school now. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, bro. And and back up with the whole attitude that you have, man. You just, who will wear a watch that's 45 millimeters? Who will wear a watch that's 50 millimeters? Like, hold up. That Mudmaster Casio, that's a big boy, and that thing is beloved in the community, right?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Breitling is pretty big, 46 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Panerai, that's a big boy. That's the thick boy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's one of them things, man. Like, I understand. So I'm just saying, I'm voicing my stuff. You know what I mean? And if you take it as controversial, whoever watching, and I understand, I have a mixed crowd. I get it. And like, hey, Trap is talking all Invicta tonight. I'm signing out. That's fine. Hey, I mean, look, you pick the show you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
The thing is, okay, when we sit up there and we talk about watches and everything like that, no matter which watch we talk about, number one, we are not bashing any other brands.
Right.
Okay. All we're doing here is dropping our knowledge. And what you want to do with our knowledge is up to you. We're not forcing any opinion on you. We're not forcing any knowledge on you. We are just a bunch of people out here. We're talking about watches, something that we enjoy, whether it's Seiko or Invicta. Like you said, tonight, it's all about Invicta and everything. This is what we do, and it's all about having fun when we sit up here and we talk about what we love.
Well, let me know. Hey, bro, listen, I told you, bro, you welcome here anytime. Shoot, you gonna always be a part of the Invicta family. Okay, you help create this madness. Like I told you, man, you help create this madness, and it was fun. Like just listening to stuff, man. Now I will say this, and I'm gonna tell one of my crew stories. In 2018, my wife and I, when we went, we look for Jay-Z everywhere. Like we see him in the show. Bro, you could not find him, bro. It was like trying to find Waldo. I was like, what? And I don't know if you remember this. It was early in the morning. We were trying to find the gym. So we went towards the middle of the ship. We go up to like the 11th floor or whatever. And who's getting on there? Jay-Z. And we're getting off. And I said, ain't this, but I ain't got my phone. I ain't got nothing. He's like, what's up? And he got on the thing and we walked. Dang. I was like, I'm trying to get a picture, man. You know what? You have a better chance at finding the Loch Ness Monster in 2019. Once he was done with the show, bro, I couldn't find him for nothing.
Man, he find the secret stairways and everything like that and just disappear, you know?
Bro, I was like, man, been lurking a lot recently. How are you? Oh, hey, I like that watch, bro. Yeah, man. So hold up, man. So I was looking through an old video, and you guys remember 2020 Cruise? They had a what was it? Tattoo contest.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that wasn't in 2020.
What was that, 2019?
That was 2019 because Todd Newton, was it 18 or 19? I know Todd Newton was the one that was hosting it up on the stage there for the tattoo contest.
So people, man, this like blew me away, bro. I was like, hold up. Hold up, do I have it? Okay, so watch this.
Just gonna make a comment real quick. YouTube is by far more fun than Facebook. I'm just gonna say.
It's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of comments happening here.
Go into your wrist, Todd.
We got one more on Facebook. It says it's from Bob. He says, "Don't like that."
Don't like what?
I don't know.
Trap Vision 3D
wants
to set up some tattoo sessions on the cruise.
Ooh, could we do that?
I don't know.
We could get somebody on the ship,
I think that's
right?
international waters, right? You can do whatever you want out there.
What?
This is going to be a good one. If there are two things I know, the second one is I know tattoos. And I know tattoos really well. And the third thing I know is burritos, but that doesn't have anything to do.
I found that. I said, you know what? Everybody that participated in the tattoo, you're welcome.
Yeah.
What you mean participate in the tattoo? What you mean participate in that? Everybody got tattoos.
So they had a tattoo contest.
Yeah.
And that was the first. Like, I got a video of Fats. Fats was the first person to get on stage, and he did not care. He ripped his shirt off. His belly was out. Man, he had all these old Dale House tattoos on. Bro. And Ty goes, bow, shicka, wow, wow.
Man, some good times. I miss those.
Man. Bro, let me see. Hey, I dropped the link, bro, if you want to come up.
He said there's, you talking about Jay-Z?
No, Jay-Z said like he had to set up because his house is crazy right now.
Correct, right.
I remember when Jay-Z announced that he was having a baby, man. Like, she got to be old now, like 5 years old or something like that.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
5 or 6. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through a whole lot together, bro. I'm talking about like this. That has been the move, man. So I know I kind of feel how people were like, I don't want to watch Shop. I don't want to mess with Invicta because you pulled one of my favorite people away. Right? You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z meant a lot to people, bro. And that was, bro, when I dropped that news here, people, now, again, I know it's over with, so I'm just going to say this. Some of y'all put the craziest comments in it. They said, well, you know why he got rid of Jay-Z, right? I was like, bro, Jay-Z just posted why he left, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, why y'all making stuff up, bro? Like, it was like, well, they had this love triangle going on between him, Ryan, and some other ladies. I was like, oh my God, bro. And I
didn't hear that.
No, bro, there was comments here,
yeah,
which have been deleted because I said one thing you're not gonna do is spread that bull crap on my channel. Right. And I remember reaching out to Jay-Z. I said, bro, people are saying the darndest thing about why you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, but people was making up some crazy stuff. They said he had a gambling problem. I said, how do y'all know that? How do y'all know that? Like, where are y'all getting this stuff from?
And what would that have anything to do with Invicta shop,
bro?
You know what I'm saying? That
Everybody wants to break a story. They like when they hear, "Hey, did y'all hear Jay-Z left, man?" I'm like, "Hey, man, I heard."
Like they're the first ones that heard it.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get ready. Gotta get ready.
Lee must be coming up.
Hold up, man. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Hold up, man.
Freddy Krueger hat on.
Got the Freddy Krueger, man. Y'all, man, everybody welcome this dude to the stage, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Y'all can boo him for all I care. You know what I'm saying?
Boo me.
What's up? What's happening?
Hold on, let me get my stuff situated here.
Writing names.
Hey.
What's up, Lee?
Read that.
Arch nemesis.
Next target, Godfather.
Hey.
Wow!
He already told him. I told him, come on, you know, my trees need to grow even bigger, you know.
Need that reserve.
Fertilizer. Come on.
Gotta get that reserve in my collection, man.
Man, bro.
See, Godfather making it a little harder. He never moves from the leather couch.
The nemesis is here.
Making it a little hard to pinpoint his location.
That's right.
I'm gonna zero in.
Hey, Lila, I'll give you the address, all right? So come on. Let's see if you can get through the door.
I don't want you to know I'm coming. I'm gonna get you coming out. I'm gonna get you.
No, it's not about me knowing that
you're at the mailbox.
I'll give you the address, okay? And we're just gonna see if you can get in. Okay.
Guys, I'll be right back. I got to make a quick phone call.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Now, and if you happen to be able to make it in, then we got to see if you can make it out alive.
I don't want to struggle though. That's what I'm saying. I got to get you when you least suspect it. You know, throwing the trash out, stuff like that. That's what I'm.
I'll give you a heads up. There's so much security, you know, on the inside and outside of this house. You know, a gnat can't get up here and pass gas without me knowing it. All right.
Damn. That's crucial. That's crucial. So I gotta watch myself, man, because he out here lurking, bro. He out here lurking.
Yeah,
don't put me on that
your
list.
location already been pinpointed, sir. It's already
Wow, that's messed
You've
up.
been
Bro.
moving around. You've been moving around too much.
I have, bro. I've been out here in these streets, bro. I've been out here in these streets, man. You know, trying to learn some stuff, and I'm keeping one step ahead of you. That's how about that? Keeping one step ahead of you. I don't even sit still like that no more, man. I'm literally doing 60-second reviews on. I ain't even doing long form no more. I'm doing, hey y'all, this is watch right here. This thing is dope. It got this Swiss movement, man. Y'all like it, and I'm out. That's it. That's it.
Change location.
Change location.
Man, what'd you say, bro?
Enjoy them Frosted Flakes.
What? Oh wow!
Damn.
Wow. You see what I'm saying?
He had them delivered to you.
You see how he doing? Yeah, I'm not even opening it.
You grounded.
No, look, you open up the box and he's gonna pop out. You know,
right?
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Junior too much, man.
Hey, Trav, you see, he's still writing stuff down. He's getting information.
I see.
Oh
Yeah. Look.
Extensive notes. Extensive.
Man, that is so crazy, bro.
We'll make sure we add that to your eulogy.
Now, this is really for Felix.
Look.
No.
We'll add those notes to his eulogy.
He got out there in the arsenal, man.
Okay, so
give me a brand new page for him.
Let me see how we can know. So, we're going to tell a story about Invicta, right? I was looking through some old videos, man, and want to share with you guys. When we was on a cruise, and this was, I believe it was 2020. If you guys have never experienced a watch expo, there has never been a watch expo that I've seen like customer base, right? Mm-hmm. I've never actually been. I've been to a sneaker event. I've been to a comic book event, a Comic-Con and stuff like that, Gen Con. Well, I've never been to Comic-Con. I've been to Gen Con. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like a lot of stuff is set up real nice, man. And people show so much love for whatever it is that they collect, man. But Godfather, you've seen those cruise, man, bro, the expo on the cruise is next level. So I'm gonna show you something. Actually, we're gonna go through two videos. I'm gonna show you one at a time, man. So this one just took the cake for me. What's up, family? Man, hold up. I had to see this. I guarantee you, you will never see. This man got real fish. He has real fish in here. Man, this dude's a genius. Who did the tribute to military? Man, we got watches, man. We got diamond pieces galore, man. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Jason Taylor's. We got Chatham Dover. We got the big boys. We even got something that you don't even see this one at all. Bro, when I tell y'all, the expos used to go crazy. And you remember Big John, man. Big John will always have like the craziest setup.
Yep.
I believe that was 2019. And then Mark Hines took the show in 2020 with just doing like he had like 100 diamond Invicta pieces on the table. 100, bro. I was like, who? When he pulled up in the truck, him and his crew, it took them, I think, like the guy had to come out with this cart, bro. They had boxes just full of watches, bro. I was like, yo, it was almost like Secret Service, like they was offloading weapons. I said, wow, bro. You know what? Lee would have lost his mind, bro.
Oh yeah.
You threw that notebook out. You like, screw it, man. I'm going in.
All them watches sitting out like that, I would have made some type of so everybody can look. And by the time they look back to the standings and the little stuff on the table,
they'll be gone.
It's there.
Be like the Flash.
They've been wondering why I'm on the boat with this big trench coat on.
Bro.
Yeah.
In the middle of summer.
Right. Out in the Bahamas, sweating like, man, bro, you losing pounds, bro. Let me see what you
got. All the way up my arm on each arm.
Seems different than like a ETA 330, 2893. That ETA, bro, that's a leader 330. That's a smooth movement, boy. When you winding that's a smooth movement. Man.
Is that a step above from the 250?
Huh?
Is that a step above from the 250?
What you talking about?
The 330, the Salida 330.
So no, yeah, the Salida 330, man, that's like at cost level. That's a cost level movement, bro. Like that is the high level of, I mean, it's so like when you set the time and then you go to wind it, you don't really get that grainy feel when you winding it. Like some other watches, like a Salida 200.
That's what I meant. The 200.
You get. I know what you meant. So yeah, you get that like that grind a little bit. This one, bro, and I just had. I don't even know what I did with it. I think I put it back in the box. I got my my Airman, bro. You set the time on that set date, and then you come in and just wind it. You don't hear any grind. It's just it's buttery smooth. Oh man, make you fall in love. Synonymous with quality. We're gonna use synonymous is the word.
Synonymous is
the word of the day.
Synonymous is the word of the day. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my man Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Trap, can you tell me what made you have a passion, such a passion for Invicta? Like, what got you into them?
Man,
and you know, this is somebody who's never owned one, so just keep that in mind. Like, I've never owned one, I never touched one, seen one. Of course,
you know what, bro?
Media and YouTube and stuff like that, but I've never had one in my hands.
So so here's my deal is, bro, like I was so used to different watches. Like my godfather owned all of like more expensive watches, Cartier, Rolex and stuff like that. And I've always had a love for watches. So, you know, like when I joined the military, I was always digital. And I did when I was in high school, I bought a couple watches. I bought a watch, but like, man, it was such a beautiful antique type of watch where people used to clown me a little bit. Like, you an old man, bro. Like you too young to be wearing an old fashioned watch like that, but I didn't care. So fast forward to when I get married, I had been buying a couple of watches. I was a Walmart shopper, bro. I go to Walmart and like, oh, that's like that. I like that. that's a good look, right? And I get these watches. Here's the bad thing about those 888 watches, or 688. Once you hit water in that thing, it is toast. Those watches are toast, and I'm too active for that. Like I was going to training, I was going to gym, I was going on missions, and these watches weren't holding up, right? So my father-in-law had told my wife, he said, hey, listen, Trap going through, he's buying a lot of watches. Like he's buying these watches, they last in a month, 2 months or whatever. They break. I had one watch, the lug broke off. Like me doing push-ups, the whole lug. I was like, God, dog, you can't even see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
my watch just exploded.
Yeah, bro. So in 2014, my wife bought me 2 Invicta pieces, bro. And when I looked at them, one of them is a specialty, and it had glass fiber on it. I fell in love with that watch. So off top, I looked at it, I said, yo, I was like, how much you pay for this watch? I said, you bought 2 of them. I said, no, you paid too much money for these. And she was like, no. It was Evine, so she had on Value Pay. And I was like, okay, so she got me that, and then Sea Spider. I like the Sea Spider. I wore these watches every day, man. It was just ridiculous, bro. Like I was loving them, and then like I'm watching Evine, and I said, yo, these watches aren't that expensive. So I was like, she said, you like that watch? And it was my first Pro Diver. It was a 54 millimeter. And when I got it home, the dial was so exploded and so big, and like the details, I used to just stare at this watch, man. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And next thing you know, I have 9 Invicta pieces in my collection because my wife was just buying me Invicta. You know what I'm saying? She said, oh, you like the Pro Diver? I said, this Pro Diver is tough. And then I got my first Sabakwa Venom with the like, y'all remember the one that had like rubber, like I think it was like the serpent skin or whatever.
Yeah,
I can't remember the number on that one, but that watch, as big as it was a 54 millimeter. That thing, it was so balanced, man. I said, I really like this watch. And then just hearing these guys like Jay-Z and Ryan talk about these watches, I started learning more about them. And from there, I say I hit the cruise. And that, I will say that was the turning point for me. There was no looking back, bro. When I got on this cruise and saw all of these watches, different watches, character watches, because I've always felt that companies that made character watches, they were trash. They were so generic looking.
Right, they were.
They made like still to this day,
like a toy.
Yeah. There's nobody else that can make a watch like so. Invicta was always capturing the essence of the character. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got a watch with carbon fiber, they had a lot of it. If you got a watch with meteorite, it had a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? It was so much to look at, and you learn how to do stuff. And then I got a GMT because I didn't know nothing about GMT watches. I learned that from watching Invicta. So, bro, it was no looking back from there. So it was a combination of Jay-Z and RJ explaining the watches, and then that cruise looking at people like loving these. I was like, man, this is a whole crew out here. And that's like my very first video. And I was actually looking at it today. My first video, I've been saying family since then. And that's how I felt like when I say family, what's happening family, I look to think about Invicta watches, y'all, and just this whole ride, bro.
Hey, Trav, I got a question for you and Godfather. How, going back to the chat, who between y'all two was on the chat first, and how did y'all two meet?
As far as participating in the chat?
Yeah,
who was on, like, was you on the chat first and Trap came later, or how did y'all meet? Did y'all know each other?
Probably at the same time.
Good question, Felix.
We started participating in the chat at the same time, and you know when it was coming to the cruises and stuff like that. Matter of fact, it was the 2020 cruise when things got really more intense, more active. Between us stuff, and I had seen his shows on YouTube and stuff, and we were on Facebook, and everybody was talking about the 2020 cruise. Hey, we're going on a cruise. We're going on the cruise and stuff like that. People talking about, hey, we're going to meet up,
right,
and because that's when we had where I met Kenny, I met John, the phone guy, and his wife, on the 2020 cruise and stuff like that. They've been on the other cruises. I wasn't as active on the cruises as I was in 2020. I actually went on the first one in 2017, and I was just sort of sitting back, watching what people were doing, how people were acting and stuff like that. Because it was a Carnival cruise. I've never had a bad cruise on Carnival. It was just a certain class of people sometimes that get on these ships.
Right.
And during 2017, that's when I realized, okay, these are all Invicta Collectors. 2017 was an Invicta Collectors cruise.
Right.
Not Invicta.
So the whole ship was Invicta.
Whole ship was
Right.
Invicta.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So in 2018, I was a little bit more active, on the ship, but not still not as much. Still want to sit back because I'm sitting there listening. I'm listening to people, this person over here bragging about what he has, and trying to, judge somebody for what they don't have. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not following this, And in 2019, things seemed to calm down. Everything was good. 2020 was the best of all the 4 cruises. I was walking around, people, that saw me, came up to me, hey Godfather, because they knew the name, and they saw a picture, like Invictaholics and stuff like that. So some people knew who I was by the picture, and there was still a lot of people trying to find out who this Godfather guy was because of my car skin and everything like that. I saw a Trap. He was coming upstairs from the Lido deck. It was outside. Okay. And Trap was coming up, and he's got his camera and everything, doing his thing. And I'm walking along, and I say, Trap. He's like, yes. I said, Godfather. Trap turned around, put his drink down in it, put his camera down, wiped off his hands and stuff like that, and gave me a reverent handshake and everything like that. And from then on, Trap was family. So every morning he was up, early in the morning, same as me. I'm up early taking pictures.
Right.
He's up drinking his coffee, walking around, enjoying stuff. And I showed him pictures of him drinking coffee and stuff. He's like, oh man, how you get that? I didn't see you.
Right.
Got pictures of him talking with Ryan and Todd Newton. He's like, how you get that, man? I didn't see you. Like,
man,
awesome.
He was hanging from the rafter or something. I don't know what it was. Hey, Oscar, thanks for sending me. Yeah, so so now I saw the video of Kendi pushing Ryan in the chair. I saw what they did.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
Yeah, just saw it. That's
I need to know every story. I need to know Godfather's story, Felix, and Ripsaw.
You need to know what?
All your stories about what got you into the passion and the love for Invicta.
Go ahead, Felix.
Well, I've always had watches. When I first started collecting, I only had like a handful, like maybe 8 or 10. So I always liked watches. And 3 years ago, from August 19th of this, a couple of days ago, would be 3 years that I've been collecting. I saw Invicta. I saw the show. I was channel checking. I saw the Invicta show, but I could never find it again because I didn't pay attention to what channel it was on. So like a couple of weeks went by, and I found it again. I was like, okay, Shop HQ channel 73, and I locked it in. Anyway, they showed some watches, and they were good prices, because I liked Invicta watches. My brother worked at a pawn shop, and I bought a couple of Invicta watches from the pawn shop. So anyway, I bought my first watch August 19th from shop, and just fell in love with the boldness of it, the bigness of it, the price. Then I called in. The calling in was pretty cool. It's just like Trap said earlier. I just came on. Like a wrecking ball is what Texas T would tell me. You just came in like a wrecking ball, not intentionally. It's just my personality. And then I just started buying. I was buying, on an average, 8 to 10 watches a week for the longest. And I've gone from 10 watches to, I got to be pushing about 500 watches right now in 3 years. And then the community. And then I finally joined the chat and talking to everybody. I'm showing me love, me calling in, they hearing my voice. You know, I do got a voice. You know, and you know, so it kind of causes attention. I've had that all my life about my voice, and so getting on the chat and having fun. I look forward to these chats. I look forward to the live. You know, it's my Saturday night. You know, I'm not out in the club. I'm not partying. You know, this is my Saturday night. This would be my Friday night if they're doing it. And then I started meeting, you know, members. You know, Godfather Trap. I met them. Been to Godfather's house 757. Randall, he was on the Shop HQ chat, and he mentioned how he lives in Alabama. I'm like, well, I'm in Alabama. We got to talking. The man lives 5 minutes away from me. We've been chatting the whole time. So I just met up with him. So it's that family atmosphere that we all have. And on top of it, the watches are kind of like a bonus, you know, because it's really the friendship and the family that really gets my attention. The watches is just something to talk about on the side. Again, like Trap says, it starts with a watch. And it did start with a watch. I would not know none of these guys if it wasn't for Invicta Watch, you know. So that's kind of how I started getting into it. And again, you know, I just had the fever in the beginning. I was collecting massively in the beginning.
Yeah, I peeped that, Monk. I peeped that.
Go ahead, Joe.
Basically the same thing for me.
I only had Joe.
I actually bought my first few Invictas at Walmart, to believe it or not. Yeah.
Wow.
They had them at Walmart up here in Massachusetts. And the same as you, Felix, I stumbled upon Shop HQ. And when I first saw it, I'm like, this is gay. I'm not going to join no chat and all this stuff.
Right. I didn't want to say that part, but that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say that, but I was thinking
I started watching it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is actually pretty cool. And I, you know, decided to come up with a name. And my first name was Invicta Fever, Joe.
Yep. Yeah. I remember that.
And I mean, I just love the designs of Invicta watches, the different styles, all the different, you know, all the different dialed materials they use. It just attracted me to the watch. The size of the watches,
yeah,
at first was the big attraction, to be honest with you, because I like the bigger watch. And I like the thick watch. I don't ask me why, it's just my preference. And then, like you said, Felix, the chat thing got to be more than the watches. The chat was more fun than actually the watches were.
Yeah.
And like you said, I haven't met any of you guys in person, but I never would have known any of you unless it was for that chat on Shop HQ.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm a lot happier person for it, to be honest with you.
I heard that, brother. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that. Now, Joe, what you know, you said your name was Fever at first. What was your average a week you was getting at your biggest height of buying watches? How many would you say you was averaging?
Oh, probably 3.
Oh, okay.
That's still
that ain't bad. I thought he was gonna say 15, but yeah.
No.
So
That
do
was
any of
you and Jay.
guys remember your first Invicta? Do any of you remember your first one?
I still got my first Invicta, and it was way before I started collecting. It's a pro diver out. You know, most
Mine
people
was a pro diver too. I got it at Walmart.
Yeah.
And the one I got from my brother's. Like I said, when he worked at a pawn shop, and that was probably 5-6 years way before I even found, you know, y'all in Invicta and Shop HQ.
Before I discovered Invicta, I had other watches. I had a watch, like I said last night, on my wrist since I was probably, you know, 6th grade. I always had a watch on.
Oh yeah, I had that calculator watch.
Yeah.
Back in the day, fossils. I wore a lot of fossils.
Well,
you know,
I went through the digital phase. I had a lot of digital watches.
Yeah.
I used to beat the crap out of them. You couldn't even read the, you know.
Well, think about those digital watches.
Anymore.
Y'all remember, if you drop them, especially like on a hardwood floor, it's over with. It breaks.
Yeah. I mean, I bought. Oh shit! I must have gone through probably 20 of them over the years. But I broke them. You know.
What would you guys recommend someone start? Like if someone wanted to like inquire about it and start purchasing Invicta watches, what would you guys recommend that person start?
Well, I would recommend first of all do your research on what you're buying. You know, because there are good Invictas, real good Invictas, and there are some that are like you shouldn't be buying, in my opinion. You know. But I will say, out of all the Invictus I have, I am not disappointed in any one of them. I mean, they are, you know, you get more than what you pay for when you buy an Invicta, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So what model would you recommend the model? Like a certain one?
Yeah. What do you
That
think,
would be a
Godfather?
hard thing to do as far as recommending a model. I mean, if the person saw your watches that you had and saw one that they really, really, really like, as I say, it smacks them in the face, I would give them that model number so they will be able to go and purchase it. But as far as recommending a model without knowing the person's his tastes and things that he likes and dislikes, it'd be kind of hard to recommend a particular model for them. So
right.
Yeah, some people like a real plain dial. Some people like all the, you know, the different chronograph styles. That would be a tough recommendation, you know.
I think most people start off though with a Pro Diver where they do it.
I was gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody everybody got their thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push you towards a Pro Diver, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, go ahead. Get your Pro Diver.
Well, that's like the core of Invicta, yeah.
That's my first watch right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So a Pro Diver is a basic three-hand movement watch. Okay. You really can't go wrong with that there. And like my first Pro Diver that I got, I received in 1991. All right. So now my story as far as how I got into collecting Invicta, it started with losing a watch. Okay. It was 1979. I was in the military and I was doing what was called a halo jump. Okay. Halo means high altitude, low opening. Okay. As I jumped out the airplane at 22,000 feet, I went one way, my watch popped off my wrist.
Wow.
Another way.
Wow.
Okay. So, and I spent, 12 years looking to replace that watch. And that watch was never made again. And it was a Seiko and it was listed as self-winding. Okay. It even had written on the dial, self-winding. All right. So in other words, you put it on and shake your wrist and stuff like that. That's how you wind it up. Or you hold it in your hand and shake it. Self-winding. All right. As time went on, Seiko went away from self-winding and started calling it kinetic. And then they wanted to charge an extra $300 more because they added the name kinetic. I said, yeah, I'm not spending that. I'm in the military. I make $300 a month. I'm not spending $500 on a watch. That's more than my month's salary. So time went on. I was wearing other watches and stuff like that. And in 1991, I was in Miami. And walked into this one watch store and everything and looking at the watches, looking at the Seiko. And the gentleman was like, can I help you? And I told him, yeah, I'm just looking around, I'm getting ready to head overseas. So you in the military? Like, yeah. And I told him what I had, back in the day, self-winding and everything like that. He says, let me show you something. So he showed me this Invicta Pro Diver model 8926, which was basically the first watch that Invicta came out with when AL took over the company in 1991. So he showed me the watch and everything like that, gave me a good deal. I turned around and wore it for about 3 or 4 days, loved the way it felt on my wrist, went back and bought 4 more watches. Okay.
Wow.
4 Pro Divers, and the other ones I got was a signature series. Now, back then, your signature is what today's reserves are. Okay, so your signature was your high end of the Invicta and stuff like that. So basically, liking the way the watch feels, liking the way it moved, the way it worked, the construction. I mean, it was a very high quality product, in my opinion, when I was looking at that compared to other watches that were $500, $600, $700. I'm comparing the quality of the workmanship. I'm like, I really can't tell the difference between this, inexpensive watch and this expensive watch. So why would I spend that kind of money? And like I said, the watch, my first watch, I still have it. It's been beat up trap scene to watch and everything like that. It's all got battle scars and stuff. And so since 1991, so we're looking at 33 years now.
Wow.
Okay. Matter of fact, because I bought the first watch on September 8th, 1991. And why? The reason why I know I can be so specific is because September 8th is my birthday.
Right.
I bought the watch for my birthday.
Mm.
Okay. So I have 381 watches over 33 years. Okay. But if you want to break it down, you want to do like some of these other people say, I can say I have 33 watches. Because I always buy a watch for my birthday every year. That's an Invicta.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
That's my story of what got me into collecting Invictas.
Nice.
What about you, Felix?
Yeah, you already said.
You know my story, man. Where you been?
I don't remember him saying his first watch though. His first Invicta.
My first one was I did a pro diver that I got from my brother's pawn shop.
Pawn shop.
Yeah, that was my very first Invicta.
Hey, and you know what's
and I
funny?
still have it.
Felix said that during a testimonial call. Man,
Yep.
I was crying laughing. I said, did that man just say he bought an Invicta from pawn shop?
Yeah,
I think
they be calling they shit.
I said, bro, that is crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's real though. That's real.
It was.
We all don't. I mean, tell me y'all ain't ever went to a pawn shop to look for a watch or an Invicta watch.
No, I get it. What'd you say, bro?
I want to know how much were they going for back then? For somebody,
They were more then than they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were more money then than they are now.
Even in the pawn shop, I believe, I can't remember exactly, but it was a pawn shop, right? Plus, my brother gave me a discount. I paid $100.
Yeah.
But
Let's
I think
put it this way.
We got some good pieces in the pawn shop. Hey, and I'm gonna give my man a shout, bro, because during this whole Invicta craze and just collecting watches, man, we went through this. You always go through something where when people get to know you, they send you stuff. Or if you out with each other, man, like I've seen people take watches off their wrist and give it to a new collector. Like I've seen that over the past 6-7 years, man, which I thought was like amazing. And I remember my man Rich hits me up one day. He said, "Yo, Trap." He was like, "I know you love pro divers, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You got any Rose Tone pro divers?" I said, "Nah, not yet." I was like, I was looking at him. I said, "I don't have one yet." He said, "Okay."
He sent you that 1953, right?
No, bro. He sent me this right here.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. I remember that.
Bro, that thing, and this a limited. You know what I'm saying? That's something, bro. When I got it, I was like, "Yo." I wore this thing for a whole month, bro. Didn't take it off. Like I ain't even care if it didn't match whatever. Look at Lee. He typing in my address and everything. Like,
yeah, he's trying to find the most direct route and everything
right,
like that.
Right, bro.
Now I will tell you something, Lee. You know, Invicta is nice. There are a lot of nice watches out there and stuff like that, and there are a lot of companies where you got good quality and bad quality. That's going to happen across the board on all the watches and stuff like that. But like Joe had said earlier, I've been very happy with the pieces that I've picked out, and have not been disappointed, in the quality or anything like that, or the workmanship with the watches, And I actually I gave Shaq a recommendation on a watch. He had the watch made, and he actually bought the watch for me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know
I
that.
remember that episode too.
Yep.
I remember that.
He they had his watches on. I called in, and this is when he had his subaqua normal ones and stuff like that. And I told Shaq, I said, you know what I would like to see? I said, I would like to see a Pro Diver 50, 52 millimeter. I said, with diamonds on it. Okay. And Shaq said, yeah, I like that. I like to see that watch with diamonds on too. And that's when Jess Manuel was there. She like, you hear that? You hear that? You hear that, Shaq? And Shaq says, when Godfather speaks, Shaq, listen.
I remember that.
Okay. And then it was a couple of years later. Matter of fact, it was 2020. They were out of Florida and stuff like that. And he, was on there introducing his watches. Had the Pro Diver. I got it in the burgundy and black with diamonds on it and everything like that. I called up, talked to him and stuff like that. And he said right there on the air in front of the world, says, Godfather, he said, I want you to pick out a watch that you don't have, and I will buy it for you.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. So I had no choice but to get the Pro Diver because that's what I recommended for him.
So yeah, man, bro.
That, yeah.
So that was, I remember that we was like, yo, that is the official Godfather watch. So if anybody got that Pro Diver, man, like, hey, y'all need to be thanking them, man. Mm-hmm. They should be giving you royalties for that.
Crap,
what's the specs on that one though? The Pro Diver. What's the specs?
On which Pro Diver? There's so many.
The one he bought for you.
Okay, let's get that up right here.
Trap, you want to hear something funny in a minute?
What's that?
I was on Whatnot today on Donkey Dad's show.
Uh-huh.
I told you he was going to have a big show. He actually named the knife after me.
Wow.
What's the name of it?
He called it the Ripsaw Joe. It's a big, huge Bowie knife. It's a big, huge Bowie knife. Damascus that has like the Damascus pattern looks like a ripsaw on the side of the knife. So
that's cool.
Hey, Space G95, I got your comment, bro. Yes, because I don't agree, and that's what he get. That's what he get. And I know y'all probably wonder like when I'm talking about it. Something I was saying earlier when I first started the show. We're jacking all of these negative comments, all these people that got the YouTube shows that tell you, hey, this is what your watch should look like. You should be buying this watch. If you a certain size, you shouldn't wear this size watch. Mind your business, sir and ma'am, at the same time.
I mean, what kind of life you got to have to even say that to anybody?
Bro, I mean, listen.
Take that, yeah.
Because it's easy. It's easy for somebody because here's the deal, bro. When you have a watch like a Rolex, right? You garner the attention. That's it right there, Lee.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the Godfather special.
Yep. 55 millimeter is model 3747. 3745. Okay.
Can't wait to get my hands on it.
I'm pretty sure. 55 millimeter limited edition.
Yeah.
Got a Ronda Z60 in it.
Yeah.
So very nice, very nice. 1.5 carats worth of diamonds. So
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
In your opinion, what makes a person a watch snob?
In my opinion,
yeah,
a good percentage of the people on YouTube that's telling you that, like, if you don't have a Rolex in your collection, or matter of fact, I'm going to say this and I'm going to name drop because I absolutely dig his show and I just start picking up his shows on Instagram. Watch Chris. He literally drops videos about people saying, well, you know, the average person can afford this Rolex, or if you like, everybody has this in their collection, but you'll graduate once you get an AP. That's a watch snob because, bro, and the people that say in order for you to be considered, anybody that say there's a number of people that said this on YouTube, they can't retract it. It's out there unless you delete your video. You haven't, or you're not considered a watch enthusiast unless you have a Rolex in your collection.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
And you are the biggest snob. You are snobby snob, bro, because you know what? If you like Invicta pieces, and then they got those that say, hey, the only Invicta worth having is a Pro Diver, right? That's the one that's acknowledged. And granted, Pro Divers get a lot of views.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you this. This watch right here, that isn't a homage to anything.
That Hercules.
That's the Hurt, right? Yeah. And this bad boy right here gets major views on certain channels. Yeah. And even the Gladiator. Right now, I dropped that short 3 years ago. That video got over 50,000 views. Now, there's some people that say, take that to the trash or blah, blah, blah. There's probably out of 55,000 or 52,000 views, I believe there has to be about maybe 15 or 16 negative comments. I'll go through the comments,
Yeah.
It may be 20 now, but I haven't seen that many negative comments in comparison to the people that love that watch.
Well, you're gonna have that average too. You're gonna have a handful out of that many views. You know, there's gonna be a handful of people that are gonna say negative stuff. So
yeah. And I mean, negativity is basically they have nothing better to do than to be, negative about stuff. Like, hey, get out of your mom's basement and get a life. It's like a watch snob to me is a person that thinks what they have is better than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what they have, they try to force their opinion on you, and they judge you for not having the same things that they have. It's like, hey, why are you going to be that way? Give me, okay. You know me. It's like, you tell me you don't like something, tell me why. Other than you just don't like it.
Right.
If you like something, tell me why. If you can tell me why you don't like something or why you like something, I can respect your opinion.
Right.
I don't have to like your opinion, but I will respect your opinion because you were able to explain the why.
Right.
Okay. These people with these Rolexes cannot explain the why.
And even if they did, Godfather, I mean, here's the deal. Like, and Thelonious, and I like this comment. I hear that you're not a collector comment the most with Speedy. And I hear that, what's a proper watch? I hear that, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it is so disparaging to somebody like Space G likes his Fossil, right? I like my Pro Divers, and people like their Timex. People like whatever they like. Correct. I think it's so disparaging if you have a collection of watches that's under $50 a piece, right? And that's what you like to collect. Whether you can afford something else, because I've heard that term too. Like, well, if you own 100 or 200 Invicta, you can buy one good watch or one real watch. Yo, all of them are real watches. Every last one of them. And may I remind some of these people, Invicta has been a company since 1837.
Yep.
And I get it. If there's an argument, well, like, it doesn't stand up against a Rolex. Of course it doesn't. All right. It's still older than Rolex. Well, it's not the same company it was. No company is the same. All of them have changed and evolved for the time being. Bro.
Yeah.
Like they weren't making watches on a massive level that they are right now. And if I'm gonna tell you what's interesting, the Speedy, nice watch, nice history, right? And I mean, let's say this, because they got the people that believe that the moon landing was staged, right? Mm-hmm. We got the people that think it was real. So what if it was staged? There's still a story that the Speedmaster crystal popped out when it went up.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? He had his Boulevard, which lasted through that, and that is a respectable watch.
Yeah, right. I will tell you what is not a real watch. Okay. Out of all the watches out there, I'm gonna tell you what's not a real watch.
What's that?
This. This is not a real watch. This is a phone, people, not a watch.
Now, and you're right, though. People use it as a watch. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you this: a watch that does not get, and I get it because somebody, I guess, rebutted a statement that I made. Glycine, and you guys have heard me talk about glycine a lot. Mm-hmm. But doggone it, glycine has actually been on a space mission. It didn't go to the moon, but it was on a space mission, right? By a naval pilot that became an astronaut.
Yep.
Okay. That was the first 24-hour dial watch. All right. And secondly, this was the helicopter pilots for Vietnam wore glycine aviators, man. And you just think about that for a second. The same people that, hey, if you seen a vet wear his hat and you say thank you for your service, you may have been talking to a helicopter pilot or somebody that wore either a Hamilton or a glycine during the war. And I absolutely love military watches. Absolutely. Right. And we don't even have to ask that question like what we've been doing, like if you could start over or whatever. For right now, as far as I'm concerned, if you own a Rolex, congratulations. Yep. I hope you enjoy it. I have no more comment to say about that. You know what I'm saying? And if you said, well, I shouldn't have bought that watch. I just spent $10,000 on this watch and I did it and I thought that I would like it. Most people don't even know what it is, and I want people to acknowledge it. Well, you bought that watch for the wrong reason. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Your problem. You know what I'm saying? So for these, man, it just and again, and I don't comment. I will and I unsubscribe because I said this before a year ago. I said you don't see too many brothers, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube talking about watches. And the black men that I've seen showcasing watches, they gotta go Rolex. They have to go high end for their channels to be acknowledged, for them to get the views. And I think that's now if they like the watch, that's fine. I'm not knocking it. But I just feel like that is such a load of crap that you have to talk about a luxury watch in order to get views.
They want to talk about luxury watches. They want to talk about luxury cars.
And all of them is luxury. Every single one.
And
every single watch is every single one. You got money to buy a watch, that's a luxury.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I understand when they say that. Like,
now
it's not a necessity. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity.
Right.
Unless you're a doctor or a soldier or something like that, where you have to have a timepiece. You out of any of those professions, it's a luxury for you.
Right,
and you don't really need one.
Back in my day, growing up, getting a Rolex was back then listed as a status symbol. In other words, you made it. Okay, you were in law school, you were in medical school. And you made it. You became a lawyer. You became a doctor. So the first thing you did was went out to buy a Rolex to say you made it. You worked hard to make it. But nobody was sitting up there, judging you, because you bought the watch because I finally said, I told myself I was going to do this. I did it. This is my reward.
Everything they talk about as far as praising, like the high-end brands like Rolex, Patek, AP, are the things that keep me away from them. They're the things that make me disgusted of them and make me don't desire to even have them. Now, if I was some trillionaire, of course, I would want to see what it's about.
Right.
Just to test it for me. But I feel like if I was became a millionaire or something like that, I wouldn't even go toward a watch like that. I'd go to Tudor.
Right.
That's probably the highest I'll go, like Tudor
Right.
and Omega.
Now, but you know what, Lee?
I have no desire to want a Rolex.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
But see, here's the deal, though, bro. The seed has already been planted. Let's call a spade, bro. Classism has always been a part of horology.
Yes,
that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't get away from it. And I always talk about that watch, which is sitting over here, my Tissot 1938. There's like a special place in my heart with that watch because I know my ancestors wasn't able to afford that watch, man. So when I got it, it was more of a feeling I had with that watch. I'm like, man, that's crazy to think that I own a watch that my ancestors couldn't afford, and they were going through like when America was being built, right? And when we were like evolving, and that reference of like, hey, let's make America great again. And it's sort of talking about before the Great Depression, the way America was like being catapulted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These people were wearing those type of watches. Tissot as a brand had that particular watch at that time. And I had members of my family back in that day that couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So I know Timex was a part of my family's history. You know what I'm saying? Because that watch was like, some Timex was $1 back then. But you got to keep, like we had farmers. They made not even $900 a year. Not even $900 a year. That watch right now stands at $1,050 right now. Possibly get a discount if you go through my man's over there at Trifecta. But $1,000. My ancestors didn't even make that kind of money. So this is what I think about when I'm looking at in watches, and I just find it so disgusting that people will look down on you because you don't own a certain watch.
That is disgusting. That's it.
Now, let me ask you a question, Lee. Okay, so you get in the chat, you hear us all talking. You've been around listening to us. listening to our stories, listening to us talk about different watches and Invicta and stuff like that. And you said earlier that you never even held an Invicta. Would you consider going out after listening to the knowledge? Would you consider, not saying going out and buy, but would you consider going out and looking and getting one in your hand just to see how it feels and how you feel about the quality and the way it looks and everything like that?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because I like watches, period. I like the fact that somebody set there, some watchmaker, and put all those little gears and all the little tech that goes in that timepiece.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care I don't care if it costs like $10 all the way up to $300K.
Right.
You wearing something that somebody sat there and fixed on and worked and put into, into a facet for you to wear it on your wrist. And to me, that makes it, interesting, the fact that they did that.
And,
So
and a lot of times it's more than one person that does it.
I like every single one of them. I just don't like the attitude that comes with certain brands. That's the stuff that turns me off away from it.
Right, and that's a good way to be. It's like, if people have the attitude of, I have a tag, I have an Omega, I have a Rolex, so therefore I am better than you. Here's the thing, people. You have no idea what the other person has been through.
Right. To say so.
You have no idea the other person's status. So before you talk about that you're better than anybody, you need to learn about the people that you think you're better than.
Yeah, that's been a main thing. Like Bill Gates.
Yeah.
He wears the Casio Duro.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes, he got a Casio Duro on. So it's and then like I was saying last time, I think I said it in here, maybe in the chat. I don't know if I was on video when I said it, but like at a time when Rolex, Patek, and all of them was popular and hot, like they still are now, but then it was way more hotter. Like none of these new brands could exist. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like in the 60s and all of that, everybody that had money was trying to run to Rolex back then.
Correct.
Like, you still got certain people now that do it, but like even back then, you had people like Steve McQueen that made a Hanhart the coolest watch to have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's always the man too, not even just the watch. It's the person that's wearing it.
It's the person.
How cool is this person?
That's true. That's true.
And these artists and movie stars and actors and everything like that, they will take a product, okay, and that product can be all of a sudden, while it was $1, now it's $100,000 because this actor or this artist or the singer, whatever, made it part of their repertoire.
That's what Trap was saying. That's why he want Kevin to stay away.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Like Kevin Leary, shut up. Stay away from our affordable stuff, bro. You go back.
Tutors are gonna shoot up from $4,000 all the way to 15 or 20 because he's always in the brick and mortar out there in New York. Like, dude.
Bro, and you know what? I actually have my hands on the tutor, but here's the deal. There have been companies that actually they created, and this is why I respect micro brands so much, because they create a space where you can actually get a watch. I mean, like Long Island, bro, most people can afford that watch, but then there's a group of people that can't. People that's making $18,000 to $24,000 a year in this economy. I don't care where you live in. I don't care if you're in Indiana. I don't care if you're in Florida. I don't care if you're Montana. $18,000 to $24,000 is like, that's dirtball low, bro. Like you struggling. You out there selling dope, or you got a candy store or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's no way. There's no way, man. But here's something else too. It's something I came across. I have recorded a conversation between me and the collector on a cruise, right? And Lee, you asking questions about, stuff like this. And to further answer your question, why did I fall in love with Invicta, bro? I learned there was a controversy between the Russian diver and the Russian military. Some had say they stated that the Russian diver was never made for the Russians at all. right? Like that was an argument back and forth, right? So it was like, who's right, who's wrong? I had no idea. I had questions, so I was like, okay, what is this watch? I found out that Invicta actually had the Edge of Space program back in 2013, where they sent, I think, 12 watches up. The Russian Diver was one, the Pro Diver was another one, and I think one of the boat series was another watch.
Right.
It went to the Edge of Space, and they all came down. They recovered every last one of them, I think, like except one or something like that. The chutes didn't fully deploy on some of them. Those watches are still running, right? So I was like, that thing dropped from the Edge of Space down, and it still worked. So that's his 2013. Also, they Invicta went to Baselworld and got an award for the most interesting crown, right? So that's another piece of history that's never talked about. But then this right here sealed the deal with that Russian argument. So I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Ooh. Original Russian Diver right there.
From Russia.
Authenticated by the same guy.
This is authenticated.
Yeah.
Original. Y'all see that right there. Now.
And the instructions in here are in Russian.
It's really in Russian?
I put this band on.
That's original.
Because it goes around the big diver suit. You know, the band.
This is the original strap that came on.
Before Invicta bought Tetna Marine, they had a deal with Brito. And these are the Brito designs, the his and hers. And now,
so it's coming full circle.
Full circle. So that's like looking at a 1930 Ford and looking at a new Ford. A new Ford.
Okay.
See what I mean? But these are his graphic designs there.
Wow.
So to give you like some more context to that, I spent some time, so I stopped recording after that. And I picked the watch up. He let me explore the watches and stuff like that. So he had the actual straps in this glass case. He's been storing them for a long time. And then he also showed me he had another watch, an Invicta from World War II that his grandfather went to war in, right? Like he had that in the glass case. And I'm sitting there like, man, it didn't even have a serial number on the back. I think it just had three X's or something on the back. And like, I'm getting this history and I'm like, yo, so bro, that again, just like had me enamored, man. But this is the thing though. This is the thing. People on YouTube are so in love with giving their status or their history lessons on the high-end brand. And they never come down out that cloud of snobbiness to say, hey, you know what? There are some brands out here that made waves. I mean, dude, Casio alone, bro, during the 80s, the calculator watch. I didn't even know that Casio made a watch that was an actual remote control.
TV remote.
Yeah. I didn't know that until this year. I saw the watch on Watch Crunch, and I was like, that's a legit what? Like he showed it. I said, man, that's amazing. So these things are hardly ever talked about. And if I do, I haven't come across. YouTube have not recommended, but for the people, and I don't even look at some of these channels. Bro. And it like I see Rolex so much to where I'm like you, Lee. I'm like, God dog it, I'm sick. Could you show me something else, bro? Like, okay, whoop-de-doo. You got a Rolex. And I'm looking at your videos. You got 58 live videos, right? Or whatever. 93% of how much Rolex can you talk about? Yo, your nose, man, like your nose
overkill.
Dinosaurs, it's like you got doo-doo on your nose, man. That Rolex, wipe that off.
Overkill.
And the people that are talking about these watches,
the same models too.
They can't tell you, number one, the history behind the watch. Okay,
right?
They can't even tell you why they bought the watch, or
they can't even tell you the movement in the watch.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I'm like this. If you like your Rolexes, hey, congratulations. You like your Omega, congratulations. You know, hey, that's, you know, more power to you. For me, it is not a viable, you know, project for me to get into. I can't see myself buying a Rolex to tell time when I can turn around and buy an Invicta, which looks like a Rolex, and I don't care what it looks like, and I can tell time, you know. And like you said, you know, we said earlier in Trap, you said about the Pro Divers are homage, you know, and a lot of companies make homages to other different companies and stuff like that. Invicta is one of the companies that will make watches that is not a homage to anything.
Right, they've come up with their own style.
They come up with their own style.
Really
and they have a calling. They have people being drawn to these different styles. So,
and I don't really care, honestly. If I'm being honest, like being the average consumer, you're not caring about it.
No.
The watch is attainable.
Yeah.
To most people. So they're gonna always be beating Rolex and you know all the what they call it, the Holy Trinity. They're gonna always the watch is more attainable. Like this.
The Holy Grail, yeah.
So check this out
right here.
I just dropped something in the chat. Space G, I know you always looking at different channels, man. So I want you guys
Space G.
Watches with Dennis.
To check out Watches with Dennis, man. And y'all tell me what y'all think about his channel. I found out about him, I think on Watch Crunch. Right. And I don't always comment in his thing, but I listen to the conversation. Right. And he's reasonable about what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He likes what he likes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's not no thing where if I say, hey, I like Invicta and he's talking about it, he'll be like, if he don't know about the brand or the model, he says it's true. Like, just like me. Like, I'll tell you, like, you know what? I like this watch, but, you know what I'm saying? It's not so much. And I said this towards the end of the year, I will show you guys every watch that I purchased this year that I will call a winner. And then I got there's a few of them I'm like, I could have done without. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not gonna say I made like an expensive mistake. It wasn't that much money, but it's like when I think about it, I'm like, okay, I got 5 watches that I purchased this year that I'm like, maybe I should have held off, which made me more selective. I said, you know, I realized that I love dive watches, right? And there's this race on, in my opinion, there's this race on who's making the better watch. You know what I'm saying? And there was at one point a brand loyalty, but like now it's like, hold up, I can put 12 brands on, like Christopher Ward. I've seen it. I looked at it. I said Christopher Ward makes a really good watch, really nice. All of them. I like the Bel Canto. Yeah. I think that design is amazing. That's not for me though. Even if I had the money to buy it, I wouldn't buy it because I'm like, I get my Panerai first before I get, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting that. But when we talked yesterday, what does your watch say about you? You really can't tell because, dude, look, I'm from inner city, Southside Chicago, Gary, Indiana. I've been down in the sticks. I'd have been up there like in the woods playing Army. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been all over the place. So I have developed the taste that call me a mutt collector, but I like what I like.
I can tell you, okay, everybody that's up here, okay, on this panel in the chat, I can tell you exactly what your watch says about you. Okay, your watch says you know how to tell time. Okay, that's what your watch says about you. It says you know how to tell time. If you don't have a watch on, or you got a smartwatch, or you have this, you can't tell time. All you're doing is reading the numbers on there.
Right.
Okay? If you have a watch, an actual watch, you know how to tell time. That's what your watch says.
And you know, hold on, Trap. And you know what's Godfather, you are so right about that. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Hold on. Let's get that up.
Put him up there.
Pagani. I like that.
This because of what Godfather was saying about homages. Because this watch
like
it's homaging the Rolex Explorer 2 1665.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They don't even make these the Rolex 1665s anymore.
Right.
And the one I seen that you can actually buy is like 30 grand. So like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go really spend 30 grand on the 40, 50-year-old timepiece? Or are you gonna, get the closest next thing to it? Now, if you have the cash to do it, more power to you.
Right.
Well, look,
I'd rather drive something nice and live in something nice and have something that like this. Because another thing, the celebrities wear fake watches because the average person is going to assume that it's real.
Yeah.
So
well, here's the deal. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. I'm gonna show you something, bro. So hold up. Let me put myself on.
That's a San Martin.
San Martin. This is a homage to the Black Bay Pro, right?
Clean too. I like that one. Clean.
And this watch, and when I tell you, I absolutely dig this watch, and it's actually thinner. It's thinner than the by like 1.5 millimeters than the Black Bay, but it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I've actually held the Black Bay Pro in hand. Was that 4 or 5 months ago before I bought this watch? And it's crazy. When I saw it, that watch was pre-owned. I could have got the watch. I think it was $3,100 for the Black Bay Pro used, right? And I'm like, I got to put that on layaway. But I'm looking at it. I said, man, please, San Martin, get this. I went and bought this for $160. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. And I wear this watch out, man. This watch is dope. It got the NH34 in it. Is great, but my thing is, bro, I collect what I like. I enjoy wearing my watches. I enjoy all, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all seen my collection, bro. I got Citizen.
I'll be right back.
I got Alpina. I got my Boulevard.
Didn't you tell me you had like 20 different brands of
bro?
watches?
I got 60 different brands in my
60.
collection.
Wow.
It's basically like listen. You buy what you like, not what other people like.
Right. That's what it comes down to.
And people will either like the watch you have on or not like it. And if anybody expresses their dislike, you can just ask them why. I want to respect your opinion.
Right. So give me a logical reason why. Don't just say, "Oh, I just don't like it." Yeah. I wanted to comment on what you said a minute ago about picking up your phone and people know how to tell time. That is so real. You know how many people that don't know what 1:45 is?
Oh yeah.
One is, they don't know what that means. They think
we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah. So there are people out there that can't look at the watch and tell time as far as that aspect.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. A watch that I'm actually honeymoon phase. That's a Tissot PRX chronograph.
That's nice.
Don't even talk to me. Don't you talk to me. This watch is on point, bro. This watch is on point. I don't care what nobody say.
Looks good.
This watch is on point. But at the same time, the same way I feel about that, I like, you know what I'm saying, my Long Island. That Long Island, bro, this Long Island is legit, bro. Like, I'm like, yo.
Is that a Pepsi bezel?
Yeah, man. It's like, bro, hold up, man. Well, let me get.
I just caught a glimpse of it. Yeah, man. I'm liking those Pepsi bezels more and more.
Now, and you know what I like about this watch, bro, is the fact that it has, instead of having a white font, it got the golden font. So
yeah,
it's like a Royal Cola or something like that. I ain't even calling it Pepsi. It's a Royal Cola.
Royal Cola.
Yeah.
What's going on, Vic? See, Vic just popped up in the chat there.
Yo, Vic, what's going on, boy? Yeah. That's
up, Vic. Buy what you like what you buy, and enjoy your watches, and just remember, what your watch says about you is that you know how to tell time.
Exactly. That is so true.
List like 500 watches with the Bible reads at the end. I don't know. When he said Ben, I was thinking about Ben's Watch Club. I don't know if that's the same guy you talking about. Dennis, bro, you don't hold nothing back. And I like, there's a thing is like I have major respect for certain people on the channel. That's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I like Skylar. Skylar is fresh, he's new. He doesn't pretend to be something he's not. You know what I'm saying? And he's very critical of himself. He'll be like, y'all let me know what I'm doing wrong or what doing whatever. And I say, hey, bro, you just got to go with it. I hope you don't lose that passion for watch collecting. And as you learn, I'm looking more for, you can't buy, like trying to get into this hobby and like, you can't buy every watch. Like this is impossible.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, and not unless you Kevin O'Leary or somebody, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, bro,
hey,
I feel like this. I love to watch a particular channel, and they're explaining something. Now, the ladies of YouTube, I think they do an amazing job the way they explain. What they got? This one lady, I can't remember. She was on Watching with James, and she is so funny and kooky, bro. She does this doobie doo, like she's showing her clothes off with her watch, man. She's a lifestyle, but like review channel,
right?
And it's so comfortable watching her. It's so fun, and she's a funny person. And I think when women do these shows, I think they do a phenomenal job. There's one or two that talk about the high end watch a lot, and I'm like, okay, dang, okay, man, and then or they'll go and talk about the moon swatch, in which again, people can say what they want, like love or hate it. The moon swatch got a lot of people that weren't enthusiasts into the game in the past 2 years. And isn't that what like some of these people are like, hey, we just want you to like, don't be in the spirit of just getting to your smartphone and get into your smartwatch or Apple Watch. Let's continue the spirit of horology. Let's keep horology alive. But if somebody buys a Swatch watch, boo, that's trash. Why'd you buy that? Do you want them in the thing or not? Come on, man. Like, you talking out the side of your neck, bro. Get out of here.
Can it tell time? Yeah, good enough.
Mercy.
You know, it's like, you know, like I said, you need to be able to tell time. And these smartphones and smart watches are making and keeping people dumb.
You're right. I mean, I've seen it so many times. I've seen it where people don't know what a quarter to one is, a quarter to 10, half past 12. You know,
I was talking to this guy the other day, you know, and he was just talking stupidness, you know, real stupidness. And I turned to him, I said, yo, man, I said, did you go to school stupid? He's like, no, I went to school. You came out the same way. Okay, you went in stupid, you came out stupid. So nothing's changed.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know, so it's just like, come on, people. You know, be sure your brain is engaged before you put your mouth into the
right? You saw the you must see what Vic showed you.
Yes.
What did he show you? What's going on?
Yes. Yes, Vic, my man, yo.
Is it the Breitling?
Vic got a new watch, y'all.
You got the Breitling?
Breitling.
I'm gonna let him show it, bro.
Yeah,
him show it. That you dirty dog. You dirty dog. Hey man, listen, the king of watches is back, boy. Yeah.
Come on, Vic, join us so we can see your watch.
Ooh, Vic.
Yeah, just send me a picture.
Hey, bro, congratulations, sir. That is a beautiful watch, bro. That's a beautiful watch, man. Hey, and you know what? That's what I
look at him.
Love. I absolutely love that, man. When we can celebrate each other's victories, when you come in, man, that is some, bro.
And it doesn't matter what brand you got. You know, you got a new watch that looks sharp. You've been talking about it and everything like that. So we are happy for you, and we celebrate that. Okay, you know, other people gonna be, oh, you got a Breitling, oh, you know, you got a tag, yeah, okay. No, man. This
man, you got it. You have to enjoy the watches, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, every time I talk to y'all and I scan, I look. Okay, I got my glycine sitting over here, my coffee brown. This is, y'all know, I've shown this watch so many times. One of my favorites.
I like that bracelet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ball. That I've shown this watch so many times, bro. Like, these watches are a constant, like, hold up, man. And I don't even show this that often, man. But like, this was a birthday gift, man. It's a Citizen.
Right.
Sapphire crystal, you know what I'm saying? And again, when you say sapphire, I know people say, like, oh, we got a sapphire crystal, we got drill lugs. And so it's 10 times just like mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you getting so hyped for? But it's sapphire crystal, trap.
Drill lugs.
So it's got drill lugs, trap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hurt it all now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Like,
drilled a hole in your head.
I didn't know that was something to brag about.
but see, the thing about it is, in some cases, people use that, like the spec sheet. They'll go down the spec sheet and say, "Yo, I got this watch that has sapphire crystal. It has a Swiss movement. It has the ETA 2824 or a customized movement, whatever the case is. It's a sapphire sandwich, right? And look at the knurling on this thing, and look at this, and oh, the bracelet is made from the heavens above." And I'm like, okay. And it is a beautiful 36 millimeter, man. That is the pure gentleman watch. If you don't have this in your collection, you aren't doing anything, man. Who are you? You can't even talk to me if you're not wearing this watch. Fine, I don't want to talk to you anyway, man. Because you sound stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, get out of here, man. Why are you saying?
Look, those are the people that you want to tell. You know what? I like your idea. I like what you're talking about. But you know what? You need to focus a little more.
Focus.
You need to focus a little more.
No. Hey, bro,
I'm back.
Vic, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. This is a beautiful timepiece. Oh my gosh, bro. And again, I'm gonna let Vic debut it and stuff like that. Vic, if you want, bro, I would love for you to come on the show and you talk about the timepiece. Tell us about the experience. Tell us, why did you pick that particular watch? I will set that up and base that show right around you, bro, because I need to know. I know the conversation leading up to it, but we don't know what happened once you got there. How did they give you? Did they pour you wine? Like,
No. It was champagne. You know, that 1863 bottle of champagne that cost you about $500,000. You know.
Or did they give you that San Francisco Ripple? Did you get that?
Champagne.
Oh Lord,
Oh no, hold up. We can't leave yet. I know we've been on for 2 hours, and I said we're gonna do a 2-hour show, but it's Saturday, man. So let's go wild with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out, man. This man comes from places unknown. I really enjoy his watch collection, man. And this guy has been the master, the absolute master of the. Y'all already know when I do this, and I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, X gonna give it to you. Please bring to the stage number 9. My man, Gang.
What's up, John?
Appreciate it.
What's up, John?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, John? Good to see you, brother. I like that hat. What's up?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, I like your setup behind you.
You like
that? I like it too.
Yeah, that's there you go.
yeah. You like this too? Look at that bad boy, man. That green. Oh yeah.
Look at that. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, I just got this not too long ago.
Hey, you see, look at Lee. He got slob coming out of his mouth, bro.
Oh, you see it? Okay.
What you want? What you want?
He's over there.
He doing
what you want?
Yeah.
Anybody that's a nemesis, a trap, get a free watch.
Hey.
There we go. You're talking now.
That's messed up.
I get no respect, bro.
He's got underneath his
talking now.
His moniker there, right? Trap arch nemesis, but then he says, "Next target, Godfather."
Oh wow!
Yeah. Hey, look, you know, we told him he's reaching for the stars now. You know, he's biting off more than he can chew.
Boy.
You know,
what's up,
man? Your eyes bigger than your stomach,
man.
I need that reserve, Godfather. I need it, man. I gotta have it.
Connect to Invest. Welcome in. I appreciate when you come in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hey, I feel like Godfather got this phone. He's like, hey, Jesus, I'm about to send you a friend real quick, man. He's at the front door. He's coming in. He's urgent. He's really wanting to come see you. So, hey, I got you one. Hang up, man. Lee's like, it's one of those memes, bro. you open the door to Godfather's house and you in heaven. You're like, what happened?
Like what Cat Williams said, Trump.
What'd you say?
Like what Cat Williams said.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he said, I looked at him, he looked at me, and now I'm talking to you, God.
Hey, John, how did you fare all that flooding in Connecticut?
Luckily we were on the outside of the major flood, and we probably got about 5-6 inches of water, but it wasn't that far from me where they got 16 inches of water in like 2 hours. It was something stupid. Yeah, cars were like, they're still looking for cars. Cars just floated off into the woods and just all over the place. It was a lot of water, man.
Holy crap.
Was that from the hurricane or what? Was that?
No, it was just normal.
Oh, just rain.
Global warming stuff, you know.
No. Hey, Trap, everybody told their story. How about John? Tell his story, how he became a collector and started and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Let's hear his.
More different colors down.
Because Lee wants to know.
I'm very interested.
Yeah, he wants to know how you started.
Well, I was watching the shows on I guess it was Evine at the time, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Heather kept talking to me. And you know, she was very convincing, and then there were some other ones that were talking to me too, but you know, Heather kept whispering in my ear, and finally one day she said, I don't even know if I know I got the watch somewhere. I got to find it. So she said, if I saw a man wearing this watch from across the room, I go over and I talk to him. I said, okay. It was Sabakwa. I don't know if it was. I don't even know. I know it was a gray one. I got it somewhere. I got to find it. That's actually good. And that's where it started. And then I don't know how I must have went into the chat for what they were, you know, they always had the chat. And one thing led to another, and somehow I found out that watching the chat, because I never really participated, but I would watch it. And somehow I stumbled onto Trap and all you guys. And then one day after watching for a while, I decided to put my nose in there and contact Trap. But Trap thought I was some other guy and would not talk to me for a little while. And then he realized I was not said other guy, and that's how it started, kind of, really. Yeah. Heather really is the one that, yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. And all my romantic pursuits towards Heather have failed.
We're talking Shop HQ Heather?
Yes. Is there any other Heather? I don't know no other Heather.
I just wanted to make sure.
Sure.
She is gorgeous. She is definitely gorgeous.
Yeah. And now I actually do have a new mistress, and it's I stumbled on these like a week ago, and I can't stop eating them.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it all started, and then
awesome. How many watches you at now, approximately?
You know what? I never really kept count, but if I go by the 50 slot dive cases, I don't know. I probably still rumbling around 300 or so, maybe a little bit more.
It's respectable.
Yeah, he and Godfather's numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So Felix, you and Jay Jones are anomaly. Nobody purchased like y'all. We were crazy, but y'all were insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be first to admit I had the fever. It reminded me of when I first went golfing back when I was golfing, and which I can't do it no more. But when my younger days, when I started golfing, I was golfing like 3-4 times a week. I just couldn't wait to go golfing. I had that fever. Same thing with watches. Once I bought that first watch, I couldn't wait till the next show. And you know, back then they had 5-hour blocks of Invicta shows, so there was a lot more to buy all the time. And again, you know, I'll be the first one to admit I had that fever, you know, but it's like any fever, it comes down, you know. I definitely don't buy like I used to.
Felix, so when y'all came in, they were doing a lot of shows.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm telling you, going back to those Yvonne days, bro. Like, and I don't remember them ever doing Monday shows. I remember they would do Tuesday. It was Tuesday with RJ at lunchtime. They would do a show either Wednesday or Thursday.
Yep.
Then Bulldog came. Bulldog was a game
changer.
changer.
Oh man, I miss me some Bulldog. Oh
yep,
Lord.
Yep.
That was like Gen Vic. That was the birth of Gen Vic. And dude, when I first saw Jen talking or whatever, I said, okay, she's coming in.
Mia too, right? Was it Mia or Mia? Mia, wasn't she?
You know what? She was when she came in. She was just a model. She wasn't even talking. She
okay.
Like she wasn't doing the watch thing. That she started that when you guys came in.
Right.
Before that, you talking about Minor?
Minor, yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah.
I thought she did do. I thought she did do some talking on Bulldog. She didn't.
Minor could.
So in the beginning, it was
John.
It was the other Ryan Johnson.
God, I love me.
Right.
Yeah. Lord.
And the thing about that was you had them, and I can't remember the other guy. Oh my gosh, the skinny dude. He was real good. I can't remember his name, but Bulldog was so different, right? They had this chemistry. They had some weird stuff, and I told them, I said, man, I love the little skits. They were like dad jokes. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about their skits, man. Their skits were
crazy.
fantastic.
The only thing, and I told him, I said, the only thing that had me just messed up was the lips on the wall, bro. Like that thing with the lips. I could not watch that. That would give me nightmares, bro. I was like, what is that? Like, y'all, I would literally have to turn away because I said, dude, I'm gonna have a nightmare watching those lips or something wrong with that. Zeus, when they had the Zeus lightning bolt, and then they started they would play Vic's, like, because Vic was known as the date police. And they would actually put a segment of a police car and they'll just do the sirens during the show. So it was a show where if you like the call-ins and shop, oh man, you'd have loved Bulldog, because Bulldog, like, they'll do Skype, but you really felt you were a part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, it was so interactive. I love that show.
Well, so what happened to them? They just phased out or whatever?
No, man, they started making them wear suits and stuff, man. Like, they wasn't going a different direction. I was like, Ryan and them dress up. Jay-Z went through his phase where he said, I'm not dressing up, bro. He was wearing what the heck he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
He always wore a vest or whatever.
Yeah, but Jay-Z.
Bulldog was good. They had me on their show where I Skyped in and was talking about the different watches and stuff. So, yeah.
You have 901 watches, 900 of them.
Yeah, I'm glad someone got more than me. That's you can have most of mine.
What you got on the wrist right now, number 9?
I had this. This is what I had on.
One?
Chaos, this Imperious Chaos.
My bad, bro. Hold up. I put the wrong button.
It's always about you, Trap. Always.
It is about me.
Yeah, so I had.
And you say you just got
what is that one? What's that one called? What's the
That's
model?
a chaos. It's a chaos. And
that's the Imperious?
It's an Imperious Chaos, and it's an original Imperious Chaos. It's not the
not the Invicta takeover
operation that they're putting out now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
John,
Look at his eyes, y'all. Look at him. Hold up. Look at him.
Look at him. He's plotting. He looked like he's in a motel room.
Like, I gotta write that down. Chaos.
So what though?
Yeah, that one's not easy to like. A lot of them are hard. I can't even talk. Aren't easy to find, but that one in particular, very hard to find.
It is a big Invicta that I like though. I looked it up the other day. It's an Invicta Mammoth 45 193.
What does it start with? What's the number?
45193 reserve.
145193.
45193.
Yeah, 45193.
Yeah.
So
this watch is so interesting because it got those pullers
on the side.
Yeah, you pull it and then start the chrono.
Right.
You pull it again and stop. Then you pull the other one and it resets. That's one of the most interesting watches I've seen.
Oh, well, Lee, let me go grab it for you.
Uh-oh. And I like that bracelet design. That bracelet design on it.
Hey, Lee, I'm gonna show you why he's gonna get that. I'm gonna show you an old school jump. You ever seen that before?
Jailbreak.
Oh, what's that one?
That's called the jailbreak.
Okay, I see the bars. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
that
one.
this I actually have. So this is the Invicta version, but I also have the Imperious version. Thanks to my man.
I was gonna say, I wonder how you got that.
Yeah.
I would have never got it if it wasn't for you. Did you just turn your whole head on? Wow, bro.
My whole big head, yes.
You turned your whole head on me, bro.
Yeah.
Stay.
Go along with my big nose, yeah. My Italian nose. Yes, sir.
All right, Trap. If you don't mind, Trap. This is the khaki Mammoth Valjoux 7750, and you're talking about how it opens up on the side like that, right there, Lee.
Later, Space.
That is interesting, man.
Yeah. And this one's the one with the leather strap, which that's a thick leather.
Yeah.
Some other ones. But, you know, I mean, Valjoux 7750 khaki.
I like them thick, man. I like them thick.
Oh, yeah. Especially leather.
He likes them thick.
Especially leather. Oh, Lord, let's stay clean.
It's after 9 o'clock, man. I already brought up Heather.
I went
I like them chunky.
Yeah, you did do that. You did do that.
1899 had a
And it's an
1899
automatic.
pocket watch. Hey, Godfather, there you go, right there. Collector Invest. He does cosplay, and went as a railroad conductor in 1899, and had that pocket watch. Okay, cool. And then let's see, what did you say, Dennis? I had 19 watches. It felt it was too much, and I had started to sell, but maybe I just need a $900 unit case, a 900 unit case. That's hey, bro, that's a big jump from 19 to 900. Woo!
Yeah.
What I want to know, what's the number behind number 9? What's the number of watches you have behind you right now? It's a lot of watches, man.
It's just a handful.
Yeah, that ain't all his. I mean, all his, but ain't
And it's not a green screen.
Maybe 40.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Do you ever feel guilty for the ones you don't give wrist time to?
I don't know if it's guilt. I don't even know what goddamn why I spent all this money.
You don't know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Listen, it went off the rails, and because I mostly like the silver tone, but so when I started collecting like the silver tone, the gold tone, the black, the black and or the what else they call the black one? The
PVD?
No.
Metal?
Not stealth, but
combat.
Okay.
Combat. Okay. So I wanted the combat edition, I wanted the Arctic edition. So whenever I got one, like a Sabaka number 1, I needed to have the meteorite, the combat, the gold, and it just got out of control because I there's just too many damn watches. So finally, X-Wing being my favorite, I said, look, I'm just going to collect the X-Wing. So now I have up until the summer, let's say August of 2022, I have every X-Wing in existence up to the summer of 2022 with the exception of 2. So that would give me an idea how many just X-Wings I have. Now, I also fell in love with the Imperious ones. So my other favorites are like the Chaos, the Man of War, his his Jailbreak, basically whatever's in that Imperious line. So I think I'm up to from the original Imperious. So Imperious, I haven't been able to narrow it down, but I think Imperious did maybe 90 watches. I thought it was closer to 100, but I'm realizing that they did about 90. I probably have 60 of the 90 originals.
Wow.
Yeah. Most of them being X-Wings and Gearheads, believe it or not. The The Man of War and the Chaos are very hard to come by. But I have all the jailbreaks. I have
I think I got a Chaos from you, John. Didn't I get
this one here, which is called The Shattered.
Yeah.
So they made
Trap,
2
not gonna
houses.
blow them up.
Huh?
Blow them up, Trap. We can see it.
Oh, my bad. I was sitting there reading this.
It's always about you, Trap.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cool.
Ooh, skeleton too.
Yeah, so they did 2 of these. They did the silver and the black. So that was the black.
Ooh, let me see the buckle. Let me see the band and the buckle too.
All right, so here we go. They did. So they did it on a leather strap, right?
Oh, I like that. Yes.
And
is it thick?
You know, you can lock it in because this will come around, and it's got that clasp. The all right, so you got this clasp.
Butterfly clasp.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Butterfly clasp on mine.
Butterfly.
Love it.
Yeah,
And then this clicks around, and then you click it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it locks in.
That's
and it adds a certain elegance to the watch too.
Yeah.
I like that case back too, man. I like that
Yeah,
case.
the case back is killer. And that's how it snaps in.
I like that.
I got some cool watches, man.
And then there's this one. That's the silver one.
What's the case? The case millimeters.
The case what?
The millimeter.
What is that? A 44, maybe?
No, I would say it's probably
47.
No, it's as big as an X-wing. So I would say it's 48 or larger.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's a good size.
Same size as an X-wing.
Yeah, that's definitely That's around.
Right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's about 47, about 48 millimeters.
Yeah. And this thing is no slouch itself either.
So that's the next wing?
Yeah, that's the X-wing.
The X-wings are typically what, 46, 47?
They're 47, 48, but that's really where they reside.
Looks like a military tactical watch.
Is the crystal.
Unless
Right, the crystal, yeah.
Unless you want to venture into they only made 4 of these, the Shaq one, which is bigger.
Oh wow, nice.
So you can see the size.
Or somebody outside the head with
yeah, you can see the difference. Yeah.
And
well, it's Shaq. Does it have diamonds in it?
It's Shaq, bro. Of course, I got diamonds.
Well, I mean, I got a Shaq. I got one Shaq watch that doesn't have diamonds in it, so it is possible.
Listen, Felix, I know how to collect. If you
my bad.
Yes. You're talking to
Oh, wait a minute, hold up, John. I think you're in danger. My nemesis has gone.
Oh no! The Lord only knows what he's.
And
up
do you
to.
know that it always looks like he's in a hotel room? So he's.
Bro, hold up, man. Bro,
I mean, if he shows up my front door, what am I gonna do?
Bro, I'm open the door. Look, man. I hope
that's on you. That's on you. We can't give you no advice.
Cause see, here's the deal, bro. So last night Dickerson was on here, and Dickerson went missing for like 10 minutes. He came back and didn't even realize that he got jacked, bro. So
Dickerson. I miss Dickerson. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's crazy? So I was
That's
looking
that's like going to a Godfather party and there's actually food there.
Yeah. Never happened to John.
It never happens to me, man. Never.
Bro, so this was interesting. Collector Invest said I rent my watches at cosplay events for $1 for 4-hour use, right? Now the crazy thing is, you remember when Kendi was like, you can't even rent this watch. And when she say that, I'm like, who's renting watches? I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea until she said that. And I'm like, man, and the fact that you saying that you rent, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You must really love cosplay. I got a lot of respect for that, man, because I dig that stuff.
Okay, so embarrassingly enough, I think I do, but I'm not 100%. So listen, I'm not technically savvy. I'm not always up to date on all these new things. In my mind, I'm thinking one thing, but I don't even know what the truth is. What in the world is cosplay?
Costume play.
Oh, all right.
They dress up as
yeah, they get dressed up.
They do a horror cosplay. People come dressed up as like Walking Dead characters.
Bro,
zombies.
Bro, really, bro? What's cosplay, bro? What?
They do video game
Oh, I
cosplays.
thought,
Bro.
Can you let Lee talk, please? Why you got to interrupt?
Lee said it's always got to be about him.
Being nice. Lee's being nice.
It always got to be about him.
No, it's all about you, sir. It's all about.
All right, that's what I thought it was, but I was not 100% sure. I put myself out there. I was doing good, and you guys just tripped all over it. That's what you did.
It happens to a lot of folks. And see, the thing is, back in the day, it wasn't called that. So, now they call it something else. And you're like, well, what the heck is that? And you know what it is when they tell you what it is because you say, oh, yeah, well, back in the day. So, see, back in my day, it was called Halloween. So,
I'm not missing. Listen, bro, I can't deal with Lee, bro. Lee gotta go, bro.
Can we finish the story, please?
No, bro, I can't.
Raise the pinky.
Bro, and you think you slick, you trying to distract me, bro. You probably next door, bro. He's trying to get me to laugh, and I look up like, man, where my watches go? It was just right. Oh my God.
I do have some things I want to talk about that's not Invicta related. If we can do that before we get off.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
So I got somebody mentioned it in the chat last time we was on live. I kind of want to say Oscar, but it probably was Monk. I think it was maybe Monk. But he was talking about how the Siegel was limiting the ST19 movement.
Yeah.
And I seen Mark, he did a video on it.
Right.
And he was talking about like you can still buy it because some people were saying like they were stopping it, but they just limiting it. But you got to buy it in like 10,000 bulk. You got to buy 10,000 of the movements. So he was saying like you'll be spending anywhere between 600K and 900K just to get the 10,000 movements. Wow. So that's major because a lot of the micro brands not going to be able to use that movement anymore. So it's kind of devastating to the micro brand market.
It is, but you know what? There's other. You know what's crazy, man? There are other movements out there that they can utilize for that. They just have to do the research to find them. I was surprised like that. My Speedway, that Invicta actually bought that. That's a Chinese movement in there, right? It's like a no name. I was like, I don't even know the name of the company, bro. Like, it's not a lot of information on it. But that movement, I'm telling you, one, the accuracy is there, and it's a very smooth, like a smooth sweep. I like it, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just going to give those micro brands, like if they're making their own watches, it's just a challenge for them to actually create a watch. Well, the challenge is going to try to create a movement or modify a movement and keep it within that price point. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you get a modified movement like who was that? What company? Flederman, right? He wants to keep his watches at a certain price point, but like he has to spend a lot on movements, bro. Like the Miotas and stuff like that. He's not making as many as other companies. So when he's buying, they hitting him over the head because he's not buying as much as the next company. Right. So it is, bro. I don't know, man. This is a catch-22. 10,000 units is a lot. You ain't lying, brother. I think Studio Underdog. Yes, they do. And that, yeah. The watermelons, and I actually got a chance to see that watch. I like that watch. Said Baltic may be screwed. Mm-hmm. I don't know enough about Baltic outside of I actually went and you said no more watermelons.
No more watermelons.
Hey, so I have a I'm not gonna say it's a dark sense of humor, man, but when I was at the show, man, they was like, hey, they got the watermelons over there. I said, this is some chicken and Kool-Aid over there too. And I said it to this Asian, and they looked at me like, what did you just say? I said it's just a joke, man. I'm just trying to break the ice. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but I do like watermelon and chicken, though. So you know what I'm saying? Like, who don't like watermelon and chicken? Everybody. Stop it.
Especially Asians.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, Trout.
Yes, sir.
When we were also having those conversations about watches that, like watch brands they don't bring up a lot, I got 2 of them that like a lot of people should be talking about, but they don't.
Okay, what's that?
One of them is Nomos.
Oh, yeah, Nomos.
People don't talk about Nomos like that.
Yeah.
And then the other one is that new one, the new Scottish brand. What is it? Anordain.
Anordain. Hey, look, I went to go see. You got to see their demonstration, bro. Have you seen one in person?
Nah, I haven't had the opportunity yet.
Bro, the dials are sick.
They are. Oh my god.
You have to see, bro.
I got
Gosh,
I want that plum one. I want the plum one.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I don't know if you're able to go like if New York is out of the question for you. That's going to be the last wind-up show. If not, San Francisco wind up. Anordain always come to these. So San Francisco normally hits, I think, right after March or something like March, April time frame. Chicago is always in July, and then I think New York show is next month, bro. I just highly recommend if you can, anybody, if you can, go to one of these shows and just see. You don't even have to buy nothing. You will be blown away. Christopher Ward is the only company I think that won't sell there. They just give information. But Anordain was there. They were showing it. Studio Underdog. It was so dope. They were serving up pizza, like serving your watch in a pizza box. That was so dope. I thought that was crazy. Baltic, man, like when you look at that watch, that's a beautiful watch, man. And, oh, man, don't even get me started, bro.
That's one of my next ones I'm really want to inquire about, the Baltics, man.
Baltics is fire.
Hey, where you live?
I'm Chicago, same place.
Chicago?
No, Trap's not in Chicago. That's where he's from.
Yeah, it's from. Yeah, well.
You in Chicago.
Yep, and I'm staying away. No, you know what?
That's where I am right now. You're right, Godfather. I'm in Chicago right now.
Hey, look. It's one or two things, okay? If you're not in Chicago, you have to one of the other folks. Because if you come after me, you'll never see Chicago again.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Okay. let's just go ahead and put that out there. You in Chicago, you stay there. You come out Chicago.
Right. Because I'm gonna have so many new watches, I can go live somewhere else.
You need to stay in that hotel room you in, Lee.
But I already told you, Godfather, I don't want nothing to do with them wrist bones, man. I've seen the wrist bones. I don't want any trouble. The wrist bones.
So Thelonious, that watch company, I've never heard of them.
Oh yeah, what's that one?
The Paso?
The
Paso?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. But like if you go to their website, these watches are dope.
Man, let me find out Monk a real watch nerd bringing out.
These are manual chronographs. So I guess they use Seagull movements. That's why I'm saying they might be in trouble.
Yeah.
What's the prices look?
It's a lot of them that use them. That's what I was saying. Like
680.
Looking rough right now.
Okay.
Looking rough right now for them.
Yeah, that's cool. So 680 for that Trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called the Allure. It's a British racing watch or something.
I wonder what kind of does it say what kind of movements in it?
It's got a double open heart NH39 Jerry Jones style.
Wow.
Right? Where's Jerry?
No, it's the ST 1901 hand wow, so the Seagull movement. Yeah.
Okay.
It's assembled in France.
That's probably why it's 680.
You know what, man? Prices really, I don't even know. I just say prices really don't matter in certain cases, man, because I think if you want the watch, you'll bend something. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
You know.
The Trap, you on to something though. When you said this is gonna force the hand of a lot of brands to like start creating their own in-house movement.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what Nomos did.
Yeah.
It was really hard for them to get third-party movements, so they went and created that Alpha Annual Winding movement.
Well, here's the deal, bro. Is like I've watched and see, this is why I like some watch channels, man, that break the news, like gets me, like because I don't watch the market like that. And you know, you'll have some channels that will release the news that, hey, the higher end brand of watches are in trouble right now because it's like we're heading towards recession.
Right.
And I know people, we're like right now, everybody's on the edge of their seats for November to see who's going to take presidency here in the United States, right? You know what I'm saying? So this is not going to affect the rest of the world per se, but it will definitely affect us if we don't come up with an economical plan to get us back into, you know, some type of normalcy or like just being able to deal. This is why I think watches like Steel Dive, Sam Martin will definitely be dominant, you know what I'm saying? Because they make watches that look like watches you like the more expensive watches. You're like, hey man, I can buy a Homage watch for anywhere from $80 to what $330 for like some Sam Martins. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly, bro. So I can see, you know, and people could say, hey, you know what, Homage, and we've had these conversations. Some people think Homage watches are destroying the legacy of the big name brands, and I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. If anything, you blame the counterfeiters. You're talking about like people that make those fake watches, $8 billion company.
Yes.
$8 billion industry, fake watches.
Yes.
Fake watches.
And they hit me up every day on Instagram.
That's why they do it.
All day, every day on there.
Bro, I get tagged so many times on Instagram. Hey, bro, you want to sell these watches? No, y'all, Lee, when I made you a mind, you seen that guy that was like, he was trying to pass off some fake watches.
Hustling. He was in here hustling.
I said, bro, look, we don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't get into all that, bro. So,
John Gangy, you remember this?
Hold on.
Ooh, what's that?
John knows what it is.
Look, Lee, you know.
Hey, John, I just put a different strap on it. That's all.
Yeah, I can see that. Nice.
Nice. There it is. There it is. Hey, John, here's another one of yours. Here's another one. Remember that one?
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I got it from you, brother.
I know. Very nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see. With pizza dials, pizza one is too flaky for me. I need serious fruit-based dials. All right. Let's see. Inordain. What is he saying? It's pretty nice. Yeah, I like Inordain. They're really nice watches, man. Most of my watches are from 50s, 1870, except for my Tissot PRX. You got to be from overseas, bro.
Nice.
You got to be from overseas. Are you collector investor? Are you like, where are you from? You don't have to give me like pinpoint your address and stuff like that, but like I just figure you from overseas, bro, because the way you put your date.
Rich, I do have. I have the
the
Jamal Anderson X-Wing. I just don't have it with the diamonds. So they did two. They did one with diamonds and one without. That's the one without.
Hold on, bro. Let me get you on screen. That was actually on sale on
Put it back up, John. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Nah, yeah, but the one with diamonds, man. Sheesh.
Yeah. Good luck finding that.
Like those red sub-dials.
They only made 320 of these. See that, Lee?
Yeah.
Well, I see it.
So,
Lee, you still writing stuff down? Let me see your book.
How?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
He's collecting knowledge.
Wow. Hey, man, I don't like that look you just had. That looks.
I know that was a devious look, wasn't it? That was a devious look.
He's doing one of two things. He's either collecting knowledge or writing his last will and testament. You know,
I live in Hawaii. Yeah.
He's doing one or the other. You know.
That's one thing about Lee. We all work together. We all, we're all protecting each other. So if you come for one, you come for all.
Affordable mechanical option if Seagull is out of reach. Now, here's the deal. There's the Valjoux. There's only a few companies that's actually dropping those. Because I know Breitling's not doing. They're the models they have for this year. They're done with that. Like they went on to in-house.
Mm-hmm.
the PRX got a Valjoux 7753 in it.
Trap, I was about to ask you how many different Valjoux they got. You know, I know there's 7750. Is it? Yeah.
Bro, that man, the Valjoux, I think the original Valjoux was like a 7733 or something like that. Or yeah, so that was the blueprint. And the Valjoux was the birth of everything, bro. Like, because you had the El Primero movement. Like, that was like the hot stuff back in the 70s.
I want a 69 Camaro.
And yeah, the 69 Camaro. But then when they came out with that Valjoux to compete, you know what I'm saying? Like, it came at the worst time ever, because that's when the Quartz crisis jumped off. When that movement came out, hey, we got the 7733, we modified it, so now it's a 7750, and then Quartz crisis came. That's like crap, and they said destroy it. He was like, I'm not about to destroy my work, bro. And that's what the Salida 200s and the Salida 500s is based off of that. It's like the more, and then the what is that? The NE88s and 86s are based off of that. It's supposed to be the perfected version or Japanese version of it. It doesn't use the bearings or something like that. And the crazy thing about like a Valjoux, like when you shake it,
it wobbles.
It wobbles, man.
I love that wobble.
I love that, bro. Like, I do that in the thing. Be like, yeah.
That was good, Trap. That was a good wobble.
Wobble, man. Shoot. Love that wobble. But look,
wobble.
Somebody handed you a watch.
Hold up, what's that?
Eble.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
This is the watch Don Johnson wore.
Don Johnson
in Miami Vice.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know that.
Swiss made company. Like, they was very popular back in the 80s. Very popular. All the athletes and all them was wearing them because it's a sports watch. So like it would make sense a detective is wearing that, you know, because it's the water resistance was like 100 meters or something like that, and plus you have to have that look and feel of being a drug dealer, you know. So
right.
Look at me, it's easy to see. Remember that song, Don Johnson?
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I don't have a studio Underdog, but I did go. I pick up a lot of stuff from those shows, and I got this coaster. So that's the actual dial looks just like that.
Dude, when you first brought that up, I thought it was a watch. That's not good.
Wait. So that's the next one that's coming?
No, this is out. This is out. So this is Studio Underdog. That is the pineapple and ham dial, right?
Pineapple don't go on pizza, man.
I agree with you, but I used to, you know, my career has been in the pizza business, and pineapple and ham is a big seller.
I know it is, but
big seller. I agree with you.
I
just want to put some watermelon on pizza.
Hey, bro, what you doing now? Stop it. You stop it.
Probably modeled after some crappy Chicago pizza.
Out of here.
Oh man,
kick him out.
Oh, that was too good.
Oh, Lord, that was great.
That's crazy work.
That was great.
Two more.
Hey, John.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing, man.
Thank you.
I'm a New York pizza guy, not Chicago. Okay?
So check this.
They got the deep dish. The deep dish is real good. So.
Check this one out, guys.
What is that?
So this is called a Lex Tep Traverse.
That's
right. It has this thing called K9 crystal that it wraps around the watch, 360 all the way around the watch.
Wow.
Fire.
What kind of crystal they call it?
They're calling it their K9 crystal.
K9 crystals.
And it wraps all the way around the watch. The watch weighs only 30 grams. It got 21,600 beats per hour. Sweet. It's an auto. It's non-hacking though.
It's fading out, Lee.
It only got 30 30 water resistant meters.
Nah, man, look.
But it's
my watch has got to be able to hack.
That 42-hour power reserve. It's only 45.3 lug to lug, so it's gonna.
But
fit
you know
for the
what?
wrist.
That will combat that Richard Mille market.
Yeah, they're calling it a futuristic watch.
Yeah, that'll combat the Richard Mille.
We'll go lay down.
Weighs a little bit more than.
He said, "I can't stand the wobble. I had a Hamilton with one."
Weighs a little bit more than an 8-ball.
God, dog, I wish I was around when you was giving that away, boy. Anything with Hamilton on you, bro. I'm a Hamilton fan, bro. That got pineapple. Why are they trying to offend everyone with that?
See? Nobody wants pineapple on a pizza, man. Come on.
Yeah, not on a pizza, man.
The NE88 is similar size to 7750, but different in construction.
You come to Connecticut, you get thrown out for that.
Man, bro.
Yeah, they throw you right the heck out.
So they got a vertical clutch, column wheel, clutch and column wheel. Okay. So I haven't seen the NE88 broke down. Now, so we were having a discussion about like watches being just priced just in a different bracket, right? So if you got the Seiko chronograph, which they just remade them, I think the beginning of this year, or like I think 3 months ago, they just had another issue of them. That watch retails for around $3,500, and it's NE88. And granted, I like the chronograph. I like the two-eyed look on it. It's cool, but $3,500. And it's the Seiko. I'm like, bro, you priced me out. You know what I'm saying? And I like Seiko, but you priced me out, man. At $3,500, I can go buy a pre-owned Tudor.
Man, you know how many racks of ribs I can buy for $3,500?
Bro, you know how many ribs I need you to buy? Hey, go ahead. I go right ahead. But yeah, man, I'm just like, okay, he said it's 17 millimeters thick. So I mean, it's my thing though, man. There's things like the Seiko 5 I think is decent price. Even the retail. So let me see what he say.
What is that?
Whoa, sir.
Oh,
chicken duck Seiko? What's that mean?
Sick of duck. Hey, I like your verbiage. I like your verbiage. I see where you're going with it. But yeah. So
reverse a couple of letters.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That cosplayed me for a second, but I got it.
You got to reverse the I and
that
the
was
E.
nice, John. That was nice, bro.
Just for a second. I got it.
Yeah, bro. Seiko hit you with that, man, and it's like I will put you over here, right? I'm gonna put you in the I'm not gonna touch you bin at this point because I feel there's so many other interesting watches out there, man. And I know, like, I've had conversations with people on Watch Crunch about micro. There's some people that absolutely hate micro brands, the existence of micro brands. And I mean, to each his own. But I'm like, I think it's cool knowing a watchmaker.
And they gotta have that's like Madden. People complain about Madden every year, right?
Yeah.
And you have a few people here and there that complain about 2K, and they only doing that because there's no competition. There's no competition for Madden. Madden is the only football game besides, as far as pro football games. Of course, we got the college football game out now, but that's the only pro football game. Same as NBA 2K. When there's no competition, they could corner the market and literally give you the same game every year if they wanted to. So we need micro brands because it's going to push the pen forward. It's going to make them, because you see a lot of micro brands doing stuff that the big dogs can't even do. So we need them to push it forward, because if not, Rolex will do whatever they feel like doing. I mean, they kind of do anyway.
Yeah, they got what they
all in will do whatever they want to do because there's no competition. We got to have competition. We got to have it.
But like there's a sense of like when you're looking at a watch, like so it has been said so many times before, you have to love what you love, right? Whatever that is. So like with John, he loves the X-Wing. I know he got other watches, but bro, I know he would sacrifice any other watch for the X-Wing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a done deal. Godfather likes pro divers, but he also likes pocket watches. He plays no games. And I know that if Invicta was to come out with some Valjoux 7750 watches, I know at an affordable price, that is, I know he'll be on all over that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Pro Diver guy. But was that Dave actually pushed me in the direction of micro brands, so to speak. If he was like, hey, there's a show in Chicago, bro. He flew out here. I went to the first show and I lost my mind. I ran into a Swiss watch company and I'm looking at, I said, wait. So you got a titanium watch, right? He said, yup. It has a Swiss movement that's been regulated, right? Like, yup. It's sapphire crystal. Okay, that's cool. But the lume on it, 20 layers of freaking lume. I think it's X1 or something. Dude, he shined the little torch on it and you can see it in like right in there. Like, okay, that's loomed up really nice. I said, I'm going to take a chance, and I bought a dive watch. I bought the MK2. I got that watch home, and I opened it up. I said, man, I don't know how many layers of AR coating is on there, but you look straight down. It's almost like you could touch the actual dial. And then I just shined the light on it and took it to a dark room, and then, like, I can literally see. I said, yo, this thing's like a UFO. This thing is lit up so bright, man. And and all for under $500, where companies that do less than that are charging $8,000 to $1,000.
Yep.
So,
hey guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta get up early and go fishing tomorrow. So.
All right, Joe.
All
right,
Joe.
I'm jealous. I'm
Good luck
jealous,
with the fishing, Joe.
Kevin Nash.
I'm jealous.
Let's see. And we about to get up out of here, bro. So thanks, Joe, for coming in. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, what is that?
Let me get to you real quick, bro.
He's showing us all kind of
Carl Lemon.
Oh, the LK.
Yeah, this is a 40 millimeter sapphire crystal, 50 water meters. You got a Miyota, auto hand winding, 42-hour power reserve, anti-reflective glass.
What's the price on that?
This I'm not sure. I seen Teddy talking about this brand.
Oh, okay. That's
he was talking about like how they just coming out of the woodwork. It's so much competition, like what we were just talking about. It's so much competition out here, and then you're gonna always have your eclectic, collectors.
Yeah,
like people that wear things that just different. That's why there's a huge value for a lot of pieces, like like the Cartier Crash, stuff like that, like stuff that's just out there,
right?
And that's what Victor did. They created a very great niche environment for like a lot of people who like eclectic watches. Yeah, like you have to be like people who push the Holy Trinity, Rolex, AP, Patek, and all them. When you go places, unless you Jay-Z or somebody like that, because Jay-Z got like the most covenant watches in the world. Like people really want his collection. But if you're not them, you essentially got the same thing on that somebody else who's another Rolex collector has. So what do you have that make you stand apart from everybody else in the watch community? And that's what Invicta has done. They created a space for people to go that like different types of designs. And there's a lot of watch brands that do that.
Do we have any famous people that we know of that sport Invicta?
There's UFC fighters, there's actors.
Schwarzenegger wore Invicta.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, okay.
Reginald Vell Johnson from Family Matters and from the Die Hard series. He wore Venom.
Did not know that.
There's plenty of people.
I assumed that there was. I just didn't know.
Yeah, bro. You know what? Invicta in South America that's one of like the most purchased watches. South America plays no games when it comes to Invicta. If you look at their numbers versus ours, bro, they are killing the game. Bro, there's a lot of people that rock. And I know people love to see that. Who was that dude? He had on a Venom hybrid, man. Michael Jai White. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you got people that, and you want to see somebody that identifies with the watch that you have. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it comes down to, we can say this all day, like, hey, it shouldn't matter but in a sense it does. You know,
well, people like Shaq and the football player JT, I knew they did, obviously.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, and I said this. I actually got the video where I said I was like, I wonder how long Shaq is gonna be here doing the Invicta thing, because Shaq has been an ambassador for other watches. Before he got to Invicta, right? So, and Shaq is a money magnet, bro. Like wherever he goes, this dude, he's an ambassador for like what 80 brands, bro. Like this
dude, he's an ambassador for Papa John's,
Krispy Kreme donuts, bro. Carnival Cruise, like, bro. The dude, he got more jobs than the Haitian Jamaican, bro. Is everywhere.
And he got a real passion to go in places that's kind of in turmoil and just reinvigorate them, because he did this with Papa John, like Philly
found his niche.
He did the same thing with Reebok.
Yep.
He like it's amazing what he does. He goes in places that's
Papa John's really needed him because of what the owner got in trouble with.
Yeah, because of the racial slur, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And Shaq actually got some pushback. Like
he did. He did.
Like what
he
are you doing?
He literally saved them.
Literally
saved them.
Oh, no doubt.
Literally.
He didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart. So
no,
and like you said, he took a little slack for it.
But they had.
And he's still an ambassador for him. He's still. I think he's actually part of the board. To be honest.
He's gonna make the money, bro. But you know.
That's why I'm mad when he did. He trying to become a billionaire, man.
But here's realistic. And granted, this does not apply to everybody, but you got to know that, you know, being a watch collector or enthusiast, whatever title that you claim, right? You got to understand that there are people that their esteem is wrapped up in what they have. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how they were raised. You don't know what they had a lack of. Coming up, and now that they have the ability to have something, they want to be identified, they want to be acknowledged and stuff like that. And if they choose the wrong watch company, like, which technically speaking, there's no wrong watch company. I don't care if you're a Hublot fan or not a Hublot fan. I hear it, I get it. Like you have to be. I'm gonna tell you something. Charleston White, and I know some people don't know who he is, but Charleston White is a very controversial black dude on YouTube, right? He talks out the side of his neck. He says some of the most reckless stuff, but like when he was talking legit and sitting down, he was all polished. Nobody heard his voice. When he became controversial, using these terms and talking about, you know what I'm saying, talking about like rappers that got killed. Oh my gosh, everybody tuned in. So that's the same thing with watches, man. Like you got this guy that's talking about Hublot is the blah 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 and this is blah 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 and all this other stuff. That is a money selling. That's going to pitch to people. They'll be like, oh, he's talking about that. So and I said this, anybody that want to start a YouTube channel today, you like, man, how I'm gonna get started? Do a I hate Invicta video. Trash it. Talk about the people. Your video will get views. And that's how you want to do it, right? But keep in mind that comes with a price.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
All negative videos get hella views.
Price, you know what I'm saying?
It's like if I've seen videos with collectors or enthusiasts saying why I would never. It would be titled "Why I Would Never Own a Rolex" or "Why I Would Never Buy a Patek" or something. Those get millions of views too. So
clickbait.
There's billions of people on the planet. So yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think if you could actually talk out of the side of your neck, man, you would get so many views. I would love to.
I mean, you look at back in the day, Howard Stern. Okay.
Ooh.
Now, Howard Stern, half the people liked him, other half that didn't like him. Okay.
Right.
Now, half that liked him tuned in every time he was on. Right. The people that didn't like him turned in just to see what he was saying, so they can say they didn't like him.
That's what made him big. Yeah.
Bro, I talked to Howard Stern, a man, years ago, bro. Years ago. Controversial stuff, too, bro.
Yeah.
I was heated on that call, man. I said, you're an idiot, bro.
What did he say?
Bro.
And he's still on the radio, right?
Yeah, he's on a satellite.
Yeah, okay. He's just not as big as he was, but yeah.
I remember he had the show where
I don't know about that.
All Stars come on there, and they actually did something on the set.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, John, he probably still is big. What I mean is, there was a time, anytime you look left or right, it was Howard Stern.
Yeah, but there's so much more choice now. You can. There's so many people.
He was
doing
the Weird Al. He was the Weird Al.
Yeah. I know y'all seen his movie too, man. I mean, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, bro. Look, at the end of the day, and I, where we at, bro? We've been on for 3 hours, bro.
Is that a record?
Yeah, that's a record.
I broke a record, bro. You feel me?
We're part of it. We're part of it.
We've been on.
Hey, let's make it 301. Let's go 1 more minute. Yeah.
301.
Trust me, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get 301. It's probably 305 by the time we get out of 305.
Right.
Boy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do want to say this because I know I doubt that anybody comes to this end, this part of the live. But then, I mean, somebody may.
Hey, I don't say the number. How many viewers do we have, Trav?
I don't know.
I think at this point there's like 2.
Yeah, possibly. It don't show. Oh no, we got 17 people watching right now.
There you go.
Yeah, we got 17. So I'm gonna say this.
All 17 of you.
Let me hit y'all with some positivity real quick. And I know positivity don't sell, but bruh, if you make enough money to dispose of, to buy yourself a watch, enjoy whatever it is that you buy. If you don't like it when you get it home, if you order it, send it back. Go to Macy's, look through Macy's and see what it is that you like, right? Mm-hmm. See if you want to spend that kind of money. See if you don't care about the history of a watch, and you just want something to put on your wrist, don't let nobody tell you. Don't let none of these YouTube people, the talking heads, can like just tear you down to the point where you say, you know what? If I can't get this watch, I don't want to buy nothing. Bro, you're going to miss out, man. You have to start somewhere. Like, and just enjoy it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You never know where this take you. You may become the next professional watchmaker. You may be like like an editor of a magazine for watches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people that there was a lady, she passed away, and all she wanted to do was be an actor or be in a movie. And that was the old woman in Black Panther. And I believe she died like the next year. She got her dream. She was in her 80s, if I'm not mistaken. She was in her 80s. She lived out the dream. She was a part of a movie, and then she passed away.
That's awesome.
You know, you have a dream. Everybody has a dream to get a watch, okay? Well, most of us have dreams to get a watch. So if you're walking around and you're wearing your watch, and the next time a person asks you, what watch are you wearing? You let them know you're wearing a watch that tells time.
Yep.
You ain't got to tell them the brand. Just say, hey, what watch you got on? I got a watch that tells time.
Is Macy's still a thing?
Yeah,
Macy's
still kicking it.
They still got that parade they spend $500,000 on every year that through downtown Chicago and all of that. They still.
We used to have a Macy's here.
Old money too. Old money.
Oh yeah. Macy's has been around
back in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Old money.
They're the ones. Yeah, they're one of the few.
Macy's been around since the 30s, man.
Yeah, they've made it. You see how many? Remember Woolworth? You know,
I remember Woolworth. I remember Zayres, bro. I remember that. Hey, but you know Ames, I remember that.
Yep. Damn, man. You
what about Gold Blast?
Yeah, Gold Blast, man. Yeah, bro. Gold Blast, yeah, bro. I remember that.
I know everybody remembers this, but Kmart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kmart, I know that's obvious, but
Blue Light Special.
What about Swap-O-Rama, Trav? When the last time you been to Swap-O-Rama?
Bro!
Out there in Alsa.
Yo! Out there, Alsa, bro! Yo! That was
Dwayne Wade stuffing grounds. No, that's where Dwayne
that was
Wade
the
from.
best flea market.
Scotty said Caldors. Oh my God.
Yo! Bro, you just you just messed me up, bro. God, dog. Love going out there, bro.
They sell a lot of homages there too.
Yeah, they do. they definitely, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I bought a couple of them out of there. Bro. Quit playing with me. You already know, bro. You already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But look,
I had to start somewhere.
piggybacking on my last piece, I'm gonna say is piggyback off what you was talking about, Trav.
Yeah.
Like the snobby community or whatever. I think all of it's a good thing because it all starts a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Because everybody's gonna pick a side. Like, you know, you're gonna have people that's like, whatever you're wearing, you're in the conversation. I don't care if it's a $10 watch or a watch that costs 10 grand. You're in the watch conversation. You're in the community.
Yeah.
You have something that keeps time on your wrist. You're in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Whether somebody likes the watch or not, you're in the watch community.
Right.
So
right.
I think it's all good for whether you want to be talking heads or whether want to be, you know, guys like us. It's great because it starts the conversation. That's like I was talking to one friend the other day, one of my friends, about the Apple Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I wear one when I'm in the gym bench pressing and stuff, you know, for when I'm out to choke trap out.
What you bench?
I gotta keep.
How much you bench? What you bench?
Trap size.
Wow.
Wow,
bro.
Oh. I bench his weight.
Damn.
Oh, bro.
But I was saying, like, he was talking about, like, he just got into traditional watches, right? So he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, because he stopped wearing the Apple Watch maybe three years ago. And he got really heavy into traditional watches. So he keep coming at me every day about, like, the big brands on, like, that he see on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, the big micro brands, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, I went and got me a Seagull 1963. I'm like, oh, you doing, you know, so he's starting to go through the rabbit hole or whatever. But I was telling him Apple Watches are good for the watch community because it get people used to wearing something on the wrist. Mm-hmm. And I say, look at yourself. You used to be an Apple Watch head. Now you're a traditional watch guy. That got you used to wearing something on the wrist. So you have to appreciate it.
And you see, his Apple Watch got him to be smart by switching over to
right.
a regular watch, okay?
Right.
Well, you can even
put those Apple Watches keep you stupid, you know?
Right. But even with a smartwatch, you can always put it on analog. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah. But
or you can wear both. See, those I don't mind when people like it's kind of cringy to me personally when I see people with two watches on. But I don't mind if they got like a traditional and a smartwatch on. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they got traditional and then they got something to keep counting their steps and all that, the health stuff.
Right. Yeah, those people will have, they got the smartwatch on, they got the traditional watch on, but then they'll look at their phone to tell the time.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know
that's
funny?
ridiculous.
I could see Lee seeing somebody with two analog watches on. He's like, "Hey man, stay away from that dude. He's a maniac, man." So wrong with that dude, man. Why you got two watches on?
Two Apple Watches?
But you know, but the smartwatches they tell you so much more. You know, they give you a heart rate. You know, if you're keeping up with all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You know, it does give you a lot of information.
And it's kind of rude too. Like I see him for that purpose too, Felix, because it's kind of rude. Like if you're in a meeting, you don't want to be doing this, you know, a lot.
Right.
So it makes more sense to kind of like look down at you, see what text you got or phone.
Yeah. They come in. I mean, I got a smartwatch. I got a Samsung smartwatch. So I mean,
yeah, I got an Ultra.
I got one over there. I ain't even used it yet, man. I was supposed to do an unboxing like 4 months ago. I've been having it for 4 months. I ain't even used it yet. It's just sitting over there, bro. Collecting.
I have never owned a smartwatch.
Got too many watches, Trav.
There's no need for you to get one unless you want to do it for the health reasons.
Man, I don't care. I got it because it came free with my phone.
But ain't nothing wrong with a smartwatch. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, if you're a watch seller, it's a lot wrong with it.
If we're a watch collector, you know, that's the watch.
If you sell watches, because you know, Apple watches dominate they dominate the.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Even
Invictus selling a watch face.
Yeah, I just tell people don't let that smartwatch or that smartphone keep you stupid.
Right. Yeah, like we said earlier. Yeah, you're right.
You lose that phone, you be like, you don't know, you can't even remember a number. You lose that phone.
Go to any 16, 18-year-old person right now and ask them what does it mean when I say 1:15, and see what they say. I promise you they'll get it wrong.
Bro, a lot of them don't, man. They
make change when you use cash. So.
And that's sad. Yeah.
But you
like
know,
number 9 said, hey, and it's the age range. Like if you ask a certain age range up to do like a phone impersonation, like most people that's like in they 40s and up or something probably go like this.
Yep.
Well, like the kids to go like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
Or if you're old Godfather, you go like this.
Don Johnson.
Wow. Look, I used to have a phone like that. Pull it up and
yeah.
Yeah.
Don Johnson, man.
Yes,
I remember he used to hop in that time.
Hey, that's the only time I ever crack on anybody, man. I mean, that was
I mean, Godfather, he could have went with the Telegraph. You know.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
We had a party line in my neighborhood when I was growing up and stuff like that. Okay.
Party line,
and,
yes, sir.
Yeah, party line. Basically,
yes,
you
sir.
picked up the phone, you talked on the phone,
yeah.
And if somebody was on the phone, you had to find out when they were getting off, and then you would, click, 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 click. This way, the other person would know that somebody needs to use the phone.
See, he knows what I'm talking about.
See,
and about a year afterward, everybody got their own lines and stuff like that. So
and Godfather made a good point. He made a good point last time. We was talking about like if the satellites mess up and everything go offline, you're gonna have to have one of these, man.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna work no more. This ain't gonna work no more.
Yeah.
We already every day.
Wasn't there an outage not too long ago with the airplanes and stuff?
Every day it seemed like we edging closer and closer to World War III.
No,
I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm vexed right now, bro. I don't care about that, man.
Yeah,
why your fingers so long, bro?
We talked about this yesterday. Skynet is real. The machines are going to take over. Okay.
No, bro. No. I can't trust nobody with your fingers are way too long, bro.
My fingers are long.
Oh no! Listen.
Hey, you do got some long fingers. I didn't even notice that.
No, Trap. You don't get to do that now because when I brought up Jem Vic's long fingers, you're like, oh, that don't matter. Now his.
Hey, bro, keep your nose out of my business, bro.
Oh no. Put it right in there.
These fingers long so I can hit you in your neck, Trap. So I can hit your jugular like.
Yeah. Hey man, listen, man, I'm sick of y'all, man, bro. Look, I'm telling you, Lee, you keep your hands away from me, man. Your fingers way too long. I can't trust you, bro.
This was a good football player, right?
Like I say, I swear he's in a motel room. That looks like a motel lamp.
Hey, bro, man, you be rapping mufflers or something, bro. Like your fingers too long.
I'm on a stakeout right now, Philly.
Oh, look, Godfather.
Godfather,
why you got a pimp hand, bro?
Right.
Yeah, pimp hand.
That's what
when he comes from.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait a minute. Trap, can you do a 3-watch battle with the panel on the streaming future? I can. Oh, thank you, man. You know what? If y'all here right now, I'll just announce it. Felix is there. I think I said this in the beginning, but Felix is one of the combatants for the battle that's coming up at Godfathers. And it's going to be a phenomenal battle because it's going to be for the vets. It's going to be for the veterans, right? And because we're not going live tomorrow, if you're here, you guys get to know who battle he's going up against. So he's coming out of the 757, and he is known to the community as DR Darren Robinson.
Ooh. Oh, awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Man, so me and Darren talk on a regular. Yeah.
New school versus old school. This is going to be a battle for the ages, man. This is going to push the needle forward, and we're asking everybody that comes in to watch the battle, or bring a friend, bring a $10 donation, and all that money is going to go to the veterans that night.
Yeah.
It's like, and then the winner of that battle will get to pick and choose of the people that's donated. You get to pick it. They'll get to pick and choose who gets the watch of the month, which is, and I'll show you guys. We'll do a video. Let's do a video.
All right.
Tuesday, and I will go through the watches. I will go through all of the things that we have to give. Because everybody will get a chance to get something, but there will be one grand prize winner for the watch.
Right. And the winner Darren, that's
money
the first time me hearing. I didn't want to say nothing, but yeah, Darren, I'm cool with that.
So
money on you, Felix.
Lee,
I got my money on you.
But you know what? But I would tell all my friends, because I'm promoting this as well. vote for the watch that you like best. You know what I'm saying? When we do the battle, you know. But I say that, but Trap, there's a different way of voting.
That'd be dope. Do that, Trap. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, there's a different way of
I was
judging.
telling Trap yesterday and stuff like that. Listen, I said the winner will get 2 extra ribs and the runner-up will get an extra rib. You know. So.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Mark, it's Sunday. It's September 1st.
Yeah. How many watches were in this battle?
So we're doing 5. We're doing 5 watches. Yeah. So like online battle for this, we can do a 3-watch battle. We can do.
He just poked the hole in the ceiling when he put his fingers up like that.
Yeah.
I know, bro. I felt like his fingers came through here, bro. That's the thing. Is that notebook that he got? That came out of.
I love that notebook. Show it again. Show it again. Show it again. Look at all this information he's done took down.
Listen, I put it to you like this.
Number 9 moved up the list. Number 9.
Damn. I know. He's showing all those watches behind him. Yeah, I would know.
He up there.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you, if you take his glasses off and put a bandana around his eyes, he's Swiper from Dora the Explorer. You're Swiper, no swiping, bro. Get up, you ain't fooling nobody, bro. You ain't fooling nobody, bro.
He reminds me of Run DMC with them.
Can I get a rib for 50 cents?
I want some of them glasses.
I mean, can I get a rib for 50
Hey,
cents?
you let me head pump. My cups cost more than 15 cents. Bro, that movie, a classic. He called him a greasy head. Yeah, we can't use that language on this channel, but yeah, y'all know what it is. If you ain't never seen I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, yeah, I don't know what.
Classic movie, classic.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Message.
Hey man, Keenan Ivory Wayans was is the GOAT. He was a GOAT.
Oh, no doubt. That whole family is, man.
Hey, what I tell y'all, we actually went.
We almost at 10.
Damn, man, Trap. This is like a world record. Yeah.
We went 11 minutes over. I told y'all, man. Y'all think? Listen, I'm putting you like this, Lee. You ain't fooling me, bro. Now you got me laughing. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm exhausted. You probably next door, my neighbor's house, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even put my hood back on, man. Again, went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always messing with you, bro. I'm done.
He's in a hotel room. Look at him. He's in a hotel room.
Go ahead, take a nap, Trap.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, Scotty did. Scotty took a nap.
Hey, Scotty said, "Hey, man, I went to sleep." At the beginning of your show, you still live. Hey, bro, listen, you got
watches, man.
This is too much fun, man.
I'm tell you this, we got an I-9 representative up here, so you know what I'm saying. Night Owl crew up in the building, you feel me? So hey,
it's me and Scott.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but let me see what he say. But I still had you guys playing in the background. He was, hey, we talking to sleep.
That's how entertaining we were. He went right to sleep.
We didn't talk to him to sleep.
You need INOC,
INOC.
Put on Traps Live.
Right.
What about you? What about you, Godfather?
What?
You sleepy?
No. Nice try, but no.
You're crazy.
Hey, bro, I seen Scott. He was like this. Oh, Sean started with a watch.
Yeah.
Scott,
no, he had a long day at work.
Hey, that's all good, man. I knock in the building, man. So Invicta Night Owl crew. That's over on Facebook. So
yeah, hey Lee, check this out, man. Lee, that's
huh?
That's really him in the picture.
Who?
No,
Scott?
I doubt it.
No.
Scott, no, Scott looked like.
Oh no, that is him.
That's a luxurious.
It's a little cartoonish, but that's him. That's him.
I mean, I know it's him, but like that's a cartoon representation.
Yeah.
That's not the real him, bro.
That's a luxurious beard, though. I tell you that.
Bro, that like Scott in there looked like like a knight or something.
No, Lee, we are charged out of it. Scott's the president. I'm the vice president. Find us on Facebook. Invicta Night Owl crew.
You gotta get trapped one.
Don't get involved, Lee. Don't get involved.
Hey, come on,
Stop it, John.
Bro, I will wear it, bro. I'm gonna pull up in a cruise with that, bro. When they say, "Hey, man, you doing a watch expo?" Yup. They be like, "Where is your watch?" I'm just.
You're gonna watch.
You know what I'm saying?
So Trap, with the Invicta cruises, do you guys go to like certain places? Like, do y'all dock and get to go out and do?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah, like this one here that we're going on. While we keep saying Invicta, this is an Invicta Collectors event being held on a cruise, so it's not an Invicta cruise.
Sanctioned.
Okay, and on this one here, we're going to like San Juan, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico.
Okay, hey,
Puerto
Space,
Rico.
I got your text message, bro. So yeah, listen, and I got the rest of y'all messages, man. Y'all stop sending me watches, man. Y'all think y'all slick, bro. Y'all just kicking me down this rabbit hole, bro. Get out of here, bro.
How you been feeling?
Now, send his family watches. Send his family watches.
So how you been feeling about Sterling?
Got plenty of watches.
I'm gonna tell you how about say it again. Do it
How
again.
you been feeling about Sterling?
I feel like your fingers need to get out my face. Man, your finger long as God, dog, bro.
Hey, y'all just see Scott's text. I told you that's him. That's his picture. That's his picture. That's him.
Okay.
I've talked to Scott. That's my partner. And INOC. That's his picture.
Hey, bro, yeah,
that's what he looks like.
Beard, bro. Like, yeah, I'm jealous. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love that beard, though. You're right.
One of those Vikings
beard going on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He like a knight or something. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Right. Put a little crown on him with a sword. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But that's
House
it.
of Dragons, man. You House of Dragons type dude, bro. You feel me? Let me see. Hold on. What you say? I thought it was Joe who was going fishing. Wing is about to catch him. Yeah, he got him one. Mm-hmm. Hey, Wing out here doing his thing. I did see
Wing
from Aragon.
You trying to rob everybody? He's like, man, up there, like
you better leave Wing alone now. You better leave Wing alone.
Yeah, we need Wing to make more watches, bro. You like you can't bust him.
Really messing up. We will. I mean, you don't want all of us coming at you.
No, I thought I missed something. I'm like, who is Wing?
You just
who is Wing?
You just woke up a whole bunch of people with that one.
We want you to find Long Ranger, bro. Go after Dave D and all his sailcloth watches, bro. You know
oh, he on the list too, for sure.
He on the list.
And I love that you're doing these battles, Trap, because now I get to really see what's in people's collection.
You gonna see it Labor Day.
So you guys get to do all the homework for me. You're doing the homework for me. All I gotta do is
Lord.
Lee,
go back
to Trap's. Go back to Trap's videos from December. You'll see a real battle.
A real battle.
A real battle.
I feel threatened. This guy walked up on me, man, and I had to take care of business.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I think one day, like when me and Trap actually meet for real, he gonna be kind of just because I joked about it too much.
Like, hey, bro.
Look. You two are going to meet. Trap's going to walk up to you. You're going to be about 3'2" high, and everybody up there thinking that you're about 6 feet and change.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, maybe I am.
They're like, get out of here.
Me and Trap actually was going. We was talking about actually meeting when he came out here for the watches. He came out to Chicago for the
for the wind up. Yeah.
We was going to do like go get pizza or something like that.
Oh, so Lee, you're in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Not right now, but
I say I almost got him, Trap. I almost got him. I was trying to lock
right
this location in. Okay.
You know what, Lee? It just sucks to be you, man. That's all.
Well,
I might be in the same city and state you in, Godfather.
Oh, I already told you. Ring the doorbell.
Hey, look.
I want to come see them trees.
Look at Dave D.
Dave D in the chat.
Dave D. He said, Trap, be careful with what you say. Damn. Lee, you got a partner in crime or something, Lee?
You said what?
Said you got a partner in crime with Dave D?
Nah. No. It was talking about going out to Dave D and his watches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, it's like Dave D ain't said nothing. I was like, man, Dave D probably doing his own thing right now, bro. Like, and he's still in the chat, bro.
What's up, Dave D? Yeah, he was in there earlier.
Come on, you watch what you say. He's the one who put in his mouth.
like Trap said earlier, right? You know, you're gonna ring the doorbell, you're gonna open up the door, and there's gonna be heaven.
Wow.
I'm not the Godfather down here talking to you,
like
God.
that. I like that.
Hey. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Lee, if you get to the point where you don't want to meet Trap, just move to Connecticut. He'll never show up here.
Damn,
he'll drive all around.
John saying you don't have no love for
what
him.
you say? I can't hear you from way down there.
The second time you did.
Oh God, he did it again. He did it again.
If I was him, I wouldn't even come back. I wouldn't even.
Somebody's on a power trip.
Oh, he power trip.
No, that's because he's getting sleepy. It's 10 o'clock. He's getting sleepy.
Nah, John just wants you to come visit him, Trap. That's all
he
it is.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. Don't be.
No, he don't. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Listen, I told him I'm gonna make it that way, bro.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make it that way, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, and
A
we'll do a show from your house.
A lot of people to visit. A lot of people to visit.
Hey, bro, yeah, man.
Felix, listen.
What's
a
up?
lot of people to visit. I was the first person to show up at Trap's door.
Really? I didn't know that. Tell me that story.
Yeah, bro.
I showed up. I flew out. I flew my skinny ass out there, and I showed up at Trap's door. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he was having this charity walk.
And he walked with me, bro, in the rain, bro. We was freezing cold.
Really?
Yeah.
How long was this walk?
Yeah.
So I literally he did 11 miles with me, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I did 20 miles altogether, but like to finish up, I had to do 20 miles altogether. And I would have done more, but like, bro, it was raining, it was cold. I said, yo,
right.
This ain't safe. I'm gonna get sick. So I was like, and we raised the money. We got the money we needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How long ago was that? How long ago?
Dude, to walk 11 miles, I'm impressed.
What was that, 3 years ago?
Huh?
That was about 3 years ago, wasn't it? 3-4 years ago?
I would say at least 3.
I think it was at least 3, bro. Because
3 years ago would have been 2021.
I think this year before, like whenever it was.
Yeah, so we were out of COVID. I know that. Like
2021,
so I think it was that next year after COVID. So I would say like it's going on 4 years, bro. So yeah, bro. John came out and I was like,
that's impressive.
If I remember correctly, wasn't it a full surprise? Yeah,
I had no idea.
Oh, really? He just showed up on your
I mentioned this last night because of Lee. I was like, Lee in the hotel room. I said John was in the hotel room when he came here.
This is the John.
Yeah. See, that's the best way to do it, man. To show up at a friend's house without them knowing.
Bro,
not that other John Lee. If you get,
don't be.
Yeah, he pointed. You saw it. He pointed the wrong way. Yeah.
So don't be shocked when I show up, Godfather. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
It's normal. Okay.
No. I'll tell you like I tell my family. Okay, don't show up unannounced.
I heard that.
Well, look, I'm not.
I don't even answer
you.
And don't ain't gonna be no food.
But I'm telling you,
if people ring my doorbell, if I'm not expecting you to show up and you ring my doorbell, you're gonna be standing out there ringing that doorbell.
But I mean, that could be like you can show up a day before and let them know.
Okay, I'm gonna show up to your house. Let's see what happens. You're gonna turn me away, Godfather. That's terrible.
Nah, just show up. All he's saying is show up the day before, and then
if you show up, okay, it's guaranteed that I'm not gonna turn you away. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you get fed. All right, because I don't want you turning around saying that, hey, I went to Godfather's house, went to his cookout, went to 2 of his cookouts, and he didn't have enough food.
I love me some good grind, Godfather. You know that.
That's the Jersey thing. Okay.
Just so you know, I like sweet potato pie, one of my faves.
I want pie.
Oh, there's always apple pies and cookies there and everything.
Apple pie, that ain't. Please, that's the subdivision of pie. There is no other pie than sweet potato.
You right about that. I do not disagree with you on that.
Sweet potato. Oh Lord.
Sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie.
No,
sweet potato pie. Yeah. There is definitely a difference. Yeah.
Ooh, hey, listen, and that's one. He said if you come to Austin unannounced, you ain't gonna make it back up north.
You shut your face, Hammy. Just shut your face, bro.
And him,
I
you
know
know
what you're gonna know.
I don't know what it is about them Texans, boy. Y'all some trigger. I like guns.
Yeah, no
y'all
kidding.
take it to a whole nother level, man. Y'all, bro. I think every war movie needs to be done in Texas. They don't need to hire no more actors. Just go to Texas and grab one. We're gonna do the shoot scene, and they was like, "Ooh, boys, we got us one." But
wow,
I'm done. Man, I know he's talking to me. I'm ignoring you, Hemi.
Well, that's because most of them are truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers come out of Texas, so those are roughnecks.
And how does it go from I'm gonna show up to your house to I'm gonna pull out a gun?
Then you're not gonna.
How does it go from right to there?
Hey, bro, because that's what it is, bro. That's what we own.
Okay.
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all, everybody in the chat and everybody on this thing. Y'all squares another 30 minutes out of me.
I know we did. We dang sure did. I don't think we did it on purpose though. Just
yes,
good
you
talking.
did. No, listen. I think y'all the ops now, man. Y'all working with Lee. Y'all
You say, hey, Trap, look, he's still writing. That is the right let's we've ever seen. Look at him. He's still writing. Roughnecks.
Bro, yes, man. Hey, man, look, we stopping right there. This is
right. You sure?
Let's go.
You sure? Come on, let's get one more minute.
No.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
We have talked about everything. And when I came in hot, I talked about the people that be talking about other people in the Rolex watches and stuff like that. And if I offended any of you guys, I don't care.
Hey, Trap, real quick, when's your next show before the Labor Day weekend?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep, Tuesday. And I'll show some stuff and then we'll talk about it. It may even be Monday morning because I may go to breakfast and do the thing with y'all or whatever. Trap, what's your favorite Invicta? Stop, Monk.
Oh, Lord, he trying to keep it going.
Right, bro. Like, man, bro. Like, and then it's 50. So we went down to 13 people. Then 15 people came in. It was like 2 more came after that. And it's like, okay, if it got down to like 4 or 5,
I think we had up to 30 people in here one time, didn't we?
Yeah,
4 or 5. That's one of my lives.
Yeah. So yeah, man. It will be back on one of these mornings, but I'll take y'all to breakfast with me. And I'll be in a secure location so somebody don't know exactly where I'm at.
Look at him. Look at him. He's Googling. He's Googling.
So with that being said, y'all got another minute out of me.
Y'all.
Matter of fact, you got 2 minutes out of me now. So at 3 minutes, 32.
Later, John. Later, Godfather. Later, Lee.
I appreciate you guys watching.
Oh.
You got long fingers. Godfather, you the man. John Gang. You my bro. I ain't got nothing bad to say. And everybody in the chat, Hemi, and everybody that's watching, the 14, the 17, whoever. Appreciate y'all, man. Until the next lightning strike. Y'all be blessed.
Y'all be blessed.
What does it say? What does it say, John? What do we say? Until the next lightning strike.
Until the lightning bites you in your ass again.
Thank you.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, look at that tan. Look at that tan. Golfer's tan.
Wow. Get out of here.
That's